We all know he was the best player in Thailand, always down to represent, and I'm really glad that he's having a good showing here.
Into the top 32 winner's side.
Yeah. After what's been kind of an inconsistent year for him too, right?
Right.
He's kind of struggled to produce the same results that he produced last year that we got kind of familiar with. But it's good to see him be able to punch his ticket to winner's side, top 32.
Oh goodness.
And here we go, round one of this top 32.
Yo.
Right off the bat. Misat.
Yeah, Jetmishima was the man earlier that sent Gerlanda, last year's LCQ winner, into losers in the second round.
One round right now on Atif, but
This
I
is
think
crazy.
Yeah, everybody kind of has their eyes on, right?
Yo, Jetmishima, where did you come from?
The Philippines, that's what the flag
I recognize that part.
That was the flag. Just helping you out.
Thanks, Rick.
You asked the question. Oh, hey! Listen, I've never seen any Akuma player use that move. Both of them to use it at the same time.
That was crazy.
That was tight. Nice.
Yeah, down for one to close it out.
Round 3.
Of course, the T-Butt, huge favorite here. Or a heavy favorite, I should say.
Yeah, I think a lot of people had him. It was either him, the John, one of the Pakistani players as favorites.
Yeah, Heera, Qasim as well. Right now, Jetmishima the one in control here, though.
Yeah, and you would have thought that like the T-Butt and like the Pakistan players would have had the most experience against Akuma in the mirror match.
Yeah, but
It's style change-up as well, right?
True.
Timing, those little cues can make a big difference, especially in tournament play. Early on.
Oh, that duck.
didn't believe it though. Look at these forward,
Yeah,
forward,
fishing with the fishing for a counter hit, right?
Yeah,
4-4 at that range.
He's got such a big lead here. He can chill 20 seconds. Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
As soon as you said
Wait,
it,
wait, it's not done, not done.
Drop the combo though.
Jet, the rage.
No way!
No.
Nothing is guaranteed right there. Oh man, both players dropping crucial combos.
Oh, T-Butt.
Yeah, there were some crucial drops there.
You don't want to let him live, man. Definitely not.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Name swap. Now we got the names. All right, so T-Butt's the one in the lead, and he just lost the round of Jetmishima.
Well, it looks like he's about to win this one.
Shot the net.
Oh, there we go. Nice DP. And the whip punishing from a team boy is amazing.
I mean, you talked about that going into the last month of competitive play for this game, right? The difference between watching a T-Butt, watching Honey, and then watching the Akumas that we've seen up until now.
Yeah.
It's whip punishment and optimization off those whip punishes, right?
Most definitely.
They don't let. I mean, if they let damage go, it's rare.
Yeah.
Like their meter actually converts to damage, not drops. Unfortunately.
It's an important part for the character.
Of course.
So here we go. Game 2.
And remember, this is a top 32 winners. So the winner of this will move on to, I believe, around top 16. Same or different stage.
Jetmishima selection.
Interesting choice. Not sure why.
Round 1.
Yeah, maybe just like the stage. Practice his combos here.
It's like a Doujin with the Lars music.
Yes. I like this much better, actually.
Wow, yeah. You see the difference there. There's a lot of whiffs coming from T-Butt, and Jetmishima didn't capitalize on it, where I think in the opposite situation, that's where T-Butt would have.
Yeah, Jet more focusing on just trying to move away, right? Just emphasizing backdash, not really trying to punish him for those whiffs.
Yeah. Crazy
School
jump.
of Super Akuma.
Jump in, converting the DP. This is where it gets dicey, right? In that 4-4-4 range.
How do we commentate this?
Just fireballs.
Zoning, man.
No way.
Am I hit? Nope.
Time now not decided. T-Butt gonna close out. T-Butt very good at using the clock too.
Jet looks a little bit lost that round. He was just a bit too passive, not really throwing out a lot of diversity with his attacks. Just kind of like you said, Obama just backing up, spacing out, and waiting to get killed, essentially.
Big opening hit, but
Man, minus 50% just like that.
What the?
I caught him jumping.
And that's unfortunate. He had to burn that meter there.
Yeah.
He didn't get a lot of return. He had the positioning, but then just like that, it's gone. And then a jab float from Atif.
Now here, Atif jumps.
Jumping.
He's got the meter.
Yeah.
Yeah, the meter management in this match is going to be the key part for both players. Because, I mean, as soon as you use that meter, you have to convert off of some damage or some mix-up, something with it. Oh my god.
Tatsu the Tatsu at the wall.
And like 12 seconds left. This is going to be really hard for Jetmishima, and he had to go for something.
Shocking that's in the punish.
I like that he used the back one to anti-air Jetmishima out of the Demon Flip. That's one of the signs of just having so much experience with the matchup. You don't see a lot of players doing that, actually.
Anticipation and
Yeah,
reaction.
Atif showing off some tricks.
Knowing to look for that.
Just got something started here this round.
A little bit too far from the wall to continue the combo. Nice sidewalk into the Oh, man.
Oh, that's brutal.
He's going to hit this other wall.
Yes, he is.
Oh, and he went for the Tatsu. He had the meter too. He could have FADC Fireball, but instead went for the Tatsu, and that's going to be punished. And the T-Butt will be on the winner's side. Jetmishima, nice showing though, but unfortunately he'll be in the loser side of our top 32.
Do we have like a count on how many players are from Pakistan in like the winner side of the bracket right now?
It's
So
at
far-
least 3. At least
Okay.
3. Oh, 4, I believe.
I think it might be 4, but
Heera,
look at this one.
Heera, the John, Atif, and Qasim.
Yeah,
for sure.
Qasim going up against Jeondding right now.
And man, Jeondding, has looked pretty good today.
He has, but this is gonna be a huge test,
This
right?
is where the real tournament starts.
Yes.
This right here.
And don't forget, like him at match events this year, Jeondding, he got 9th place every single time. He had 5 9th place Masters finishes this year, nothing higher.
It's kind of like how Book was always the 5555 guy last year.
John's the 999 guy.
Is that how you laugh in Korean? 9999?
99999. I'm pretty sure it's just K.
Hey, where's Julia?
I think he's done with that. That was round 1 of the tournament. That's it.
Fight.
Is he doing a lot?
It's a promise.
Maybe when you asked him and he said Julie, he's like, damn, I have to actually play Julia.
Yeah. It's like I have to live up to it.
Yeah.
Brings us up a commentary.
Yeah, Qasim most notably finished just short of top 8 at that Dubai Master event. Really strong performance there overall, but right off the bat here, down 4-2, gonna take Jeondding to the wall, put him in this corner.
That was such an unusual risk from Jeondding early there, and now the rage art attempt gonna get out of the corner, of course. I mean, I knew it was gonna happen.
It looked
right?
funny.
Yeah, it looked like it was gonna go off right from the beginning. I think Jeondding has like the worst hit ratio on rage arts out of any competitive player.
Well, every time he does it when his back's to the wall, you have to know it's not even gonna get blocked.
Yeah.
It's not gonna hit anything.
No punch to the down throw too. Holy moly.
Crush the low.
And Qasim's he's throwing a really big mix of just Scarecrow stance, Mantis stance, and then standing normal attacks as well.
Yeah, I like the way.
Let's see.
Okay.
Got a little greedy there. He went for an uppercut while Eddie was in handstand. Got punished for it.
Nice job there from Jeondding.
Round
That was
3.
a great punish.
Fight.
Nice way to answer back with Jeondding here. There's the launch.
Jeondding officially in the lead in the set, early in the set. Got floated.
No real conversion there. He's okay with that.
Got away with one. Nice patience from Jeondding. That's what you need. You can't rush into things, especially if you're not even sure if you're going to hit the character or not. Better off just being a little bit more patient and learning which moves are best to knock her out of these stances, whether it be a low stance or some other stance, you know?
Right.
Rage mode now available for Qasim Meer.
Jeondding's fine with taking low pokes with this life lead. Just does not want to get hit with the rage art, rage drive.
Or counter hit low.
Yeah.
And get launched.
Time's winding down. Time's on Jeondding's side.
That's
Qasim's gotta
not
make a move.
overextend. And he gets floated here. Big down forward 1. Even spent nothing.
Cue the cinematic, just take the damage buff, 6 seconds.
5. Jeondding's got the lead, I believe. Oh, he hits the drive.
I mean, I knew that drive was coming.
Round 4.
I can't believe Qasim would approach in that situation.
Yeah, that was the surprising part.
You're supposed to block, but I guess he just wanted to throw Jeondding off, give him a little testy test.
Loving the patience here from Jeondding, though. He's
Both players are actually.
yeah.
Great.
I mean, they're both utilizing the great movement that both of their characters have to offer.
Have built in.
Yeah.
Oh. I've seen that happen a lot. A lot of players trying to challenge that strength, interrupt. not really knowing that, you know, if they commit to the second, third hit, then they're leaving themselves open.
Yeah,
You don't really have to stick your neck out like that.
That string is so nice too because every hit is a counter hit launcher. Every single part of that string.
I respect it at times, especially when you're up.
So final round situation here for game one. Counter.
There's the first part.
And we're going downstairs finally. What a huge lead. Qasim Meer really turned things around here all of a sudden. Jeondding had that 2-1 lead, but it's gone.
Close here.
Oh, he's in big trouble.
Mix up. Wow.
That's clipped at the very end.
Can't believe that didn't block that.
Nice back dash out of the nice block again. Jeondding's still in this. 50-50.
Oh,
It's not over.
What's he gonna do? It's up
Oh,
to him.
Jeondding is crazy.
God.
That
What?
was ridiculous. Actually,
That was crazy.
it all started with him just going all in with the string out of the handstand,
Yeah.
and I mean, he just
Holy.
took
that,
advantage.
That was a
Capitalized.
crazy comeback.
That was impressive.
You definitely sensed a press at some point too. A sense of desperation, I think, to be able to close that out on Qasim's side. He was definitely swinging with some jabs and down forward ones that were kind of at a questionable range as well.
Yeah.
And that's probably actually what cost him the previous round, right? When he ran into stuff the rage drive.
Yeah, especially when time was on his side, it didn't make sense.
I mean, in that situation though against Eddie, Eddie's going to run up and force the rage drive anyway, so you can't really run away from him. But Zafina does have great movement, so who knows?
He had so many chances to close Jeondding out. He was down to one hit. You said yourself, big trouble. When you're down to that pixel, I mean, the chances are very, very, very slim.
Yeah, I think I said he was in big trouble, and then he got hit 4 more times. I was like, he was close to death. I was like, boy.
Fight.
And you don't start believing the comeback's real until like the third or fourth hit where it's
Yeah, like, wait, he might do this.
yeah, you really don't start believing the comeback happens until they actually come back. It's like, all right, that wasn't supposed to happen like that.
Well, that was a great punch from Jeondding. They definitely had it scouted, had the proper, appropriate punish.
Can he convert? Nope. Right there would be an opportunity to get a little low poke in. Launch punch.
Didn't go for the launch punish, but still got a wall slide.
Still got a combo.
Nice. Yeah, that was actually pretty damaging.
Oh,
Wow. Just ran straight
Big
into
mistake.
it. Yep.
it's on both sides.
Oh,
Wait!
what?
Oh my goodness! Opportunity and Jeondding takes it.
Round 2.
That's easier. That's easier now.
It's easier, that one?
Yeah, they made the just frame window like 3 frames longer.
I don't see it drop too many times.
Yeah. And you could, I mean, that definitely shows that there's definitely some nerves here.
Yeah, that's to me, that's mental guard break.
That, yeah,
That's mental guard break.
that's a clear sign.
But it's not done. He's still pulling back again. He's got a good lead here in round 2.
And nerves doesn't mean that you're going to lose. It just means that you're not playing up to what you're normally capable of.
That was counter hit. Didn't really follow through, though. But
Look at the pixel. There's no way he's going to do it again, right?
nope. Trying to jinx,
I'm
reverse
just-
jinx him.
No, I'm not trying anything. I'm just saying, no way, right?
This is what Qasim has to do. Slow the match down a little bit, establish more control. This time trade in his favor. And of course get good carry here. Just short of the wall, but he's going to be able to hold the pressure.
Nice.
Nice punish.
Let's see if he's going to... Nope, not going to go for it. Just wants to mix up Jeondding.
Wants the control.
Yeah, it's a little bit too risky, if you're not, especially if you're not sure how to do that wall combo. If there is even is a wall combo, to be honest.
Whip punish, can't do it.
Anyone's round.
So close right now. Nice block.
That was such a hard block, too, because Jeondding's, you know, he just got his attack block. And so trying to throw a curveball going low for a punish.
I can't believe you jabbed that out. The blocks!
Oh! It's getting a lot of mileage out of that one.
Yeah, for sure.
That's it. Yeah, it's the third time it's hit.
Now infinite stage though.
Yeah, interesting choice here from to choose this stage of all stages.
Big opportunity for Jeondding combo plus mix-ups to follow. Qasim's in hot water here. And he could do it. Defense now, especially with no walls.
Nice.
Oh.
That was great.
Just on point.
Yeah,
Should be it.
that's it.
That's just perfect spacing right there, man.
Jeondding.
Spacing and patience.
Yeah, and like we said, Jeondding has looked so good today, and I think that's a good confidence boost for him. Staying in the winner's side, and then, you know, putting one of the big threats into the losers bracket.
Teammate there low high. With a little pat on the shoulder. Good job. Gotcha. Oh goodness.
Coming up next, yeah, here we go. Jyotaro from Japan going up against Rocks, Dragons, Eyemusician, Eyemagician, whatever the hell his guy's name is.
Negan versus Yoshimitsu.
That
Weapon
versus
battle?
sword.
Ugh.
Yeah, interesting choice here, because we know Jyotaro as the Noctis main, but
I've never seen his knee.
He's been running Negan up against certain character
Characters.
matchups.
Interesting.
Like against Yojin Boy, Gigas, he'll run Negan. But against Yoshi?
Did you see the way that wall splat happened? Do you think Eyemusician set that up?
No.
Super unfortunate.
That Yoshi mid 2 players. Oh my God, is that gonna hit?
Yeah.
What a
Hella.
He said punish.
Super impressive.
Even
Is
he
that
knew.
gonna hit?
Punish.
Yeah, one of the questions that you ask when a player switches off his mains is he going to be able to ready for situations like that require you to have such specific character
I
knowledge?
mean, he might have tried
Round 3.
Noctis first because he's down again.
Yeah, he's down a game. It's possible he just lost.
I'm sure he did. But that was just really good play by Jyotaro for just knowing the right thing to do with Negan in that situation, you know, especially since I've never even seen him use this character.
Actually, I saw early. He went straight to.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, game 1 was Negan.
I mean, they're pretty similar in strength, you know, with Noctis having that big, long range and Negan also.
Range, consistent
Yeah.
return.
Yeah.
I mean, it's interesting that he lost to Negan, but he still decided that he was the right choice.
Okay. And of course, intimidation stands the threat that represents in neutral. Right now, man, Eyemusician trying to spin on the inside. Stepping low in rage. Jyotaro looking for any clean hit to close it out. Good break.
Lock it out.
You win.
Ties it up here. It's so rare to see good Negan turn. Shout out to Poke Chop, by the way.
Oh yeah, man, he did work. Wednesday,
Yeah.
the Wednesday Dojo defended the house. Yo, that's still a crazy run when you think about it, man.
Insane run.
It was good.
You know, he might have kept.
That was his best tournament performance ever. Like his
Ever,
best,
yeah, ever, I
you know,
I mean, yeah, the competition was stacked.
yeah, as far as competition goes, you know, he's won regional tournaments, major tournaments, but this
Right.
one had all the names there, and he took them all out.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
It's like Take, Saint, Gen, back to back to back, and then there's one more too.
There was another one.
Yeah.
I
Could be Shadow.
There's a
Oh, I
reason.
think it was.
Yeah, yeah.
It could, like it felt like he's the reason why Take's not in this tournament anymore.
Yet.
Oh, that's so true.
How do you get the trailer all the way out?
Round 1.
Eyemusician with the infinite stage. Man, he really does love these infinite stages, and I like that fact about him. Oh, don't turn your back to me though.
Not cool.
Not cool.
Not cool.
About to cash out, take this 50%. Jab on Oki. Yeah, Sanford, show him the flash now.
So much
Ankle
damage.
roll.
I hate guaranteed unblockables like that.
It's hard to gauge how much life you actually lost because they reset the bar.
Yeah.
So you're like, man, I just lost a lot of life.
Yeah, like, is that broken or not? I can't tell.
Nice patience here from Jyotaro too.
Just looking for any opening to be able to close out with a safe mid.
He knows he just needs one.
Yep. Oh!
And he's
Yeah.
not swinging heavy either.
Yeah.
Little
Yeah,
simple down forward
He
one,
could have
down forward
easily,
one all day.
could have easily got caught with that raise drive setup, you know, just being
Fight.
greedy. He was not.
Yeah, very, very, very patient there.
Yeah, he needs some fire.
HPG stream, man. Saying over there.
Down forward two.
Okay.
Whoa.
Combo variation will even it up here.
I like that combo.
Putting himself in a rage. Smart play. Eyemusician. No.
No.
A little bit
that's
too
way
late.
too late. Way too late.
Jyotaro now 5
point.
rounds straight.
Wait, is that how you do? Is Yoshimitsu's rage
Round
drive a
3.
like back 1+2 or something like that?
Probably.
Or rage
I mean,
art?
how else did he break the throw with the rage art? Unless you try to just punch with it.
Yeah.
Back.
Not cool.
2 for 2.
Yeah, that's been so good for him right now. Wow, I like that. Just walk up, stand
chill.
still.
Super duper patient, and it's a big contrast to the way that he plays Noctis. He
Isn't
just
it?
goes
Isn't
in.
it? I couldn't
with
help but
the
think that
twos.
too. Yeah.
He just goes in.
It's crazy. I like that though. You know, if you have a clear, distinct style between two different characters, then you have a real like different, you know,
Balance.
like, yeah,
Balance attack.
a real different balance to what you're like used to.
It's a sense too. He can definitely tell that Eyemusician isn't all too familiar with this character matchup as well.
Oh, yeah.
You just over back
chilling
though
with
right now.
Oh my God! You thought you were gonna spin away?
Ooh. He's catching him with that too.
Yo, this is
Helicopter.
final round here.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
Yeah, very
go.
close now.
Fight.
This is winners too. So
Oh!
Counter hit.
Yeah, this is big.
So unfortunate for
This is
Eyemusician.
gonna be minus 50%. Yep.
He's got to make his way back.
nice.
Oh, parry. This is gonna be big return for Jyotaro.
Defense is incredible.
No exceptions.
All right. Magician time.
Yeah, I know. I'm just waiting on it, you know, for some viral Yoshi clip.
It's gonna be on Twitter.
It's about to happen.
Oh.
No! Into the drive immediately. Here comes Eyemusician.
What's he got? Okay.
So it's going down to the wire.
What's he got?
Oh, the throw! Get off me!
throw, break.
He didn't get range on that time. No!
He didn't finish the
No
string,
duck.
though.
What the heck? 15 seconds. Woo. Oh my
my
God!
God.
It's magic time. Eyemusician with the crazy comeback. Final round gets it done. Stays on the winner's side of the bracket. Here in the LCQ.
He threw so many different attacks at Jyotaro that Jyotaro was not able to recognize the duckable string and just let him get away with one. It cost him everything there.
You made the perfect Twitter clip because right when you said it, then it started happening.
Oh man, look at this. We got booked for the Yojin boy. Right?
This is actually Yojin.
Oh, good.
It's actually
It's actually Yoshi.
Nice. You got it. Ooh, it's gonna be a good one.
Jin
Though.
versus Gigas.
Definitely. I mean, the issue with this match though is that Gigas has so many just like long startup attacks that they're very easy to parry if you're on point.
I mean, don't forget though, we just saw Yojin boy beat Run It Black earlier in this tournament.
That's true.
It was a good match, though. I will say, Run It
Yeah,
Black
it's close.
actually showed that he was very knowledgeable with the matchup. A lot of parries, a lot of clutch parries. And I would say that Book is on that level, if not one more level up
Exactly.
from Run It Black. With just tournament experience and the consistency, Book's definitely rock solid with the
He's
way
a
that
little
he
bit more
plays.
traveled.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Yojin boy, I mean, this year for him has been great for him because he's been playing so well throughout every tournament he's entered.
I consider him an X factor in every event he enters because you know he's bound to take out a big name or two.
That's
for
the
sure.
thing. It's not even so much about what he gets for himself. It's about ruining the tournament for other people.
Yeah. And if you're, as long as you're not in his path, you're like, all right, yes, I'm glad he entered.
Yes. One of the few players that utilized that taunt from Gigas.
Yeah, the big power
Making it count.
crush.
Yeah.
That Parker's so good. I mean, when you go against a Gigas player who does this so much, you really have to be ready to throw them.
Throw low, which is scary too, right? Because you can cancel at any time.
Yeah, that's the hard part.
And you see the ideal range he's looking to stand into, right? Just within jab range of
KO.
where he's still in range of being able to connect the down two
Yeah.
while standing one.
Fight.
Also a safe mid knee, right?
Big counter hit.
Nice too. Be able to just flip. Counter hit, forward.
Still dropping combos.
Yeah.
Book looking a little shaky here, but he's got the lead in this round at least.
Just use the power of the jab.
Wow, there we go. That was a whiff one.
And he was looking for it, right? He was staying at that range the whole time.
Oh. Same
Call.
situation as last
Yeah,
round,
same
just
exact
about.
one.
Oh man, he was expecting the power crush, but he just
Round
dashed and did
3.
nothing.
And you know, Yojin boy, he's doing the down three, but he's not finishing that string. He might be scared of the Book trying to parry it or
Yeah,
something.
it's smart. It works in Gigas' favor.
Yeah.
It makes the other guy question whether or not he'll gonna finish the string.
And Book's punished, he's punished both times, but it's only a wall standing four. It's worth throwing out.
Okay.
Another one? Oh man, the axe is working out.
That's a good start here from Book.
Round 4. Fight.
I love the way Yojin boy uses that jab. Recognizing that this is the best jab.
Yeah. Obviously, it has a very high damage potential behind it. Spacing as well.
Girl!
A little
Love
bit
that.
shaky still.
Definitely shaking. Bad positioning here with the wall behind him. But gets the axe to connect
Yeah.
again.
He caught a break. He didn't get Yojin to duck. Instead, caught a counter hit.
Big opportunity for him.
What the hell?
Final round.
I respect it.
Final round, game one because of it. Does that even launch?
That's a jack hop kick, dude.
Crouch jab able to interrupt the 4-4-2 attempt.
Nice.
Looking for a hook fist. You're gonna catch this down too.
Yojin boy,
I hold this wall.
I think a lot of it is Yojin boy's using that jab to keep him at that space where that down two becomes the win.
Oh! That
Hell
big
of
boy
damage.
coming. Woo. That was the only command grab of the entire game.
Yeah. And it was the one that counted.
Yeah,
I mean,
saved it right when he's at the wall where the damage potential is at its highest.
He caught him in the middle of a string, so I don't even know if Book had a chance to break it.
This tournament
Yeah, for
7.
sure. I mean, because when you get caught in the string while you're like pressing 1 or 2
Yeah.
and they throw you, I hate that the most. Because I'm like, I broke it, but you're lucky I was mashing. Because I was mashing.
Ready for the next battle.
That's actually what you mentioned earlier. That's what's so fun to watch about Yojin Boy play for me. He showcases the power of one move, just the power of jab.
Yeah.
How to use your jabs in this game.
And I mean, you know, he's a character specialist. I don't even know if he's ever played Tekken without Gigas. Like, I don't know. I feel like he only came into existence.
He was created.
Yeah, he was created to
Shout out
play
to Sky.
Gigas.
Yeah.
Here we go, game 2.
We didn't see a lot of parries from Book that game. He started off very, very sluggish. Was almost able to steal the game, pulling it back.
He attempted a parry there,
Yeah,
he called it out.
Right off the bat. Early on here, he's already attempted 2.
But I mean, it's Yojin Boy, like everything in the neutral has just been jabs, down forward 1. So it's like even if Book parries something, he doesn't want to throw down attacks because he's not sure what's he gonna get.
Nice magic fork gets the pick up. Not gonna be able to kill with his damage though. Or can he? Oh boy.
That was unfortunate. He got re-wall splatted. Oh.
Should be fine with that one.
Oh, hell yeah.
Round 2.
Yeah, I think that taunt power crush from Gigas is kind of setting the tone for this matchup. But he's a little bit more passive, just a little bit more hesitant. Just wants to not really commit to anything that can get him punished too much from that taunt.
Oh, that down jab Yojin Boy did was the right answer for that string, but did it too late. He got counted instead.
In and out. Book forcing him to the wall, forcing him to hold this pressure. Good patience from Yojin Boy parry.
He's figuring it out.
LLRK finally. He hasn't used that.
Good timing. Hey.
Delayed the string too. Caught Yojin Boy trying to either
Round
move,
3.
punch, do something.
Fight.
Wow,
Season
pick
3.
it up.
Damage opener here.
Half-life.
Damn!
Right back at you.
Oh my goodness.
God. He took so much to the face.
That's why he wears the helmet.
Broke it this time. He's going to crack for us with the raise drive.
Oh, you see Book jumping a lot. He doesn't
Yeah.
want to deal with that raise
Smart.
drive.
That's it.
Wow.
Yeah, nice job there.
That's gonna hit, right? Yeah. I was like, I know it's supposed to hit, but like Gigas is big and everything. I was like,
Never
who
know.
knows, dude?
You never know.
Nice job. 3-0 there from Book.
You win.
But you know, I think a lot of that had to do with the stage choice there, right? Because there wasn't much room for Yojin Boy to move around.
And Book also, yeah, on the other side, clocked out a lot of damage on wall scenarios
Yeah.
the entire game.
So the stage select here will be very big on. He's thinking hard about this one.
Important one.
And Taiheyo's back there, gonna help out his boy.
Praying to the stage select algorithm.
I mean, there's no out. He can just choose.
You choose.
I think this is more of a moment of thinking about the match rather than the stage.
Yeah.
A lot about what kind of adjustments he wants to come to the table with.
You got to do that. Slow down the set.
Why he lost,
Yeah.
how he won the first game. He's putting it together. He needs to find the right answers right here, right now.
And he chose Forgotten Realm. Interesting choice. He must have, you know, I mean, obviously Gigas gets some crazy damage off of his combos, especially with the floor breaks, because he has a ton of moves that
Yeah,
spike.
a lot of floor breaks.
All right, final game here. Man, I can't believe we're only in top 32.
Yeah, right now it looks like we've got Heera versus Liquid Ganon playing off stream right now. Hopefully we have time.
We'll
bring you
cut
guys
to it.
some- Yeah. All right.
Round 1.
We'll flip it back in through time.
Ooh, oh, okay. There you want.
Hey.
Down back forward, round start. Yojin Boy with return fire here.
Wow, good parry that time. And yeah, like you mentioned, Rick, you know, the stuff, the attacks that Yojin Boy's been using, just been like jab and down forward once, or even if he does get those parries, he's not going to be able to capitalize with the big damage attack.
That's why he only went with like a 2-1 there, instead of, you know, trying to go for a can-can or something heavy.
Downstairs.
Big damage too.
Keeping the pressure up.
The lows at the wall.
You know, Yojin Boy hasn't done rage drive once.
Fight.
That's true.
Not once.
Scared of that parry?
I mean, yeah, I mean, even when he was threatening with it, Book was jumping back to trying to avoid the initial shock or whatever
Yep.
the hell that's called.
The guards that it puts you in, I guess.
Yeah.
Man, it's so frustrating to approach Gigas like this when he's using that power crush.
Yeah, but I feel like the more you use it, the less successful, or the less chance you have of being successful, because you're giving Book more opportunities to prepare himself, set himself up to maybe go low or throw, like you said.
Yeah.
Kind of the more you use it, the more his eyes are going to be trained to seeing that startup, kind of immediately connecting his brain to the answers.
Oh, regular throw there.
What a duck! Just a little bit late.
Nice.
He was sweeping a lot. He was.
Round
Man,
3.
and this has been a close set.
And Yujin Boy he's also been ducking a lot, right? He's got caught by a lot of the axe kicks, ducking the grab attempt. Second to go before he blocked the LLRK.
Oh, he's been using that wall standing 4-2 a ton just to break the floor. He's been trying to use that as his launcher.
Okay, 1-2.
Big opportunity for Book here.
Very, very close.
Floor spike.
Oh boy.
All right, Book is 1 round away from moving on to top 16 winner side.
Wow, that would be so crazy.
Yeah.
Here we go.
there it
There it is. Yeah, you've
Bottom
been calling
floor.
it.
Okay.
That's a launcher on this stage and this stage only.
Oh my god, to the back. Wall splat with the downward 1-4. Here we go.
back
Resplat,
into
another
the
one.
wall.
Oh, I thought you should have did 1, 2,
He
4
could have kept going,
Yeah.
it looks like. Yeah, but like I said earlier, Book's going safe route on his combos. He's dropping a lot. He doesn't want to just get too greedy here.
That's true. He's got a big lead here. Trying to close it out.
He splat after.
Oh, man.
Nice. Called him out on the command throw.
The crowd goes
Yes,
wild.
sir. Thailand in the house.
Yes, the
Look at
hometown
that
hero.
man.
Book still alive.
That is awesome. On the winner's side of the bracket,
Let's not
too.
get too excited, too, because you know he's got a long way to go.
Yeah, Yojin Boy, obviously, you know, he's such an emotional player. He wants to win, but he also recognizes. And look at this.
Yeah, Gen versus
Oh, here we
Heera.
go. Yeah,
1-0 for Gen.
Definitely biased with this one.
Why would that be?
I have no clue.
No, I'm just a fanboy. I'm just a fanboy.
Yeah,
Don't worry
Gens had
about
a long year. He got sponsored midway through the season. Really, really good sponsor, Liquid. And he almost made it. He took it to the very last event at DreamHack, earned a lot of points, put himself in qualified position, but just was not
Yeah,
able to get
it's just
in
a little
there.
bit too quick.
Yeah, too competitive this year, but here he is at the LCQ.
Yeah, and, you know, it's just like, for someone that's been out of the tournament scene, like, you know, he would jump into various tournaments here and there, but not really serious. And then he just came back with the fire like this.
It was a slow startup. It took maybe about a month or two for him to really get back into the swing of things, right? But even kind of quietly just had some really good success. Just lacked that big performance, that big win to be able to punch his ticket, right?
You know, he's young, so he's got school and
Yeah.
other things first to take care of before he gets into the games. So now he's back, he's focused,
Going up against one of Pakistan's finest right here in Heera.
trying to create this upset.
Oh my god.
Clutch.
That was a great punish.
I spoke with JDCR, and he feels like Heera is probably one of the top 2 or 3 favorites to win the whole tournament.
Oh, absolutely.
The whole tournament?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
No,
just the
whole-
LCQ?
The LCQ, I mean.
Okay,
Sorry.
okay.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, again. Oh, man.
Good choice on the low jab, man. Those can come in
Set
handy.
Set point for Gen.
Can he do it? Small stage.
One of the big figures. I mean, we just saw one Pakistan player fall to the losers. Will this be number 2?
You talk about bracket X factors. A lot of people were looking at Heera, looking at the John to be able to make that at least winner's side top 8.
Right?
This would be an upset, I think.
Huge.
Here comes again. He's gambling with the slides,
Nice block.
even on life.
Wow, here's the only Steve player.
Okay.
Oh, that should be it.
No drop.
Unbelievable. Gen sends Heera down to the loser bracket.
Let's go. Let's go.
Liquid, huh?
The matchups are starting to happen, and we're starting to see some Titans clash right now.
You know, oh my God, everyone was saying, you know, Pakistan, you know, like everyone.
Of course.
But people forget, there's still people. You know, every country is still getting better, and obviously, you know, everyone wants to showcase that they're the best. Gen's doing a
The
great
thing
job.
that people are forgetting, too, is that, you know, Japan and Korea obviously they were like on top of the world for so long. They finally have like a reason to have a fire.
Series 1-1. Kagemaru, man, this guy has been on a tear today. as
Pakistani
well.
Slayer?
Yeah, for real. You know, and he's always the kind of player that's like has that one tournament where it's like amazing, and this could be it.
A wild card player, right?
Yeah.
Where he can show up at any given moment, any given day.
I mean,
just put the bracket on its ass, right?
I mean, Pakistan, they've been falling right now. Like, what's happening?
Well, we got.
Hop kick.
There's
mean,
just so much talent here, man.
This is a big one here for Kagemaru. If he can beat the John, that's going to be a huge confident boost for him.
Sick
Low
parry.
parry.
Very good, right there.
Oh, the tackle. He's ready. Get that blue
All
stuff
the
out there.
stuffings.
Damn, girl.
Ooh, what a whip punish.
Stuffed him twice in like 2 seconds right there, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
this
know,
must have been back and forth.
Kagemaru up on the John right
Yeah.
now?
So
Yeah.
Kagemaru took the first game. The John came back strong, taking game number 2.
Block the court 2.
oh, damn, 4-4-2, nice.
Dropping bows.
Hey.
Okay.
Time goes to 2 break.
Oh, no punish on the get-up kick.
Yeah.
Slide in low.
One more.
Uh-huh.
Wow, and yeah, just pushing the John with that crouch dash. Ooh, missed it.
Good try, though. Good recognition.
Wow.
Down for a 1. Gonna get his whiff punish here.
GG.
Yeah.
Hey.
Uncharacteristic hop kick, it felt like. Just felt like it was a Hail Mary there, and John was ready to punish that easily.
This is winner side of the bracket. Top 32's been crazy already.
Yeah, you know, this is definitely one player no one said had a chance to win. Kagemaru. No one
one
mentioned
talked
it.
about
They
No
forgot about what he
yeah.
did at
There's
Master
too many
Cup.
people here, man.
Yeah, he got lost in the shuffle.
I mean, he's one of the most clutch players in tournaments I've ever seen.
Right?
Like when he went through the whole team at Master Cup,
yeah,
that
dude.
was one of the craziest things I've ever seen.
Oh, the guaranteed damage
Oh.
from the tackle.
Damn,
That was
a
for
clutch
his life.
Wow, he
Just jabbed him out of
tackle.
Oh, hop kick in return.
Set point?
No way.
Round 4.
No way this goes down. No way. Jab strings.
Okay.
Sidestep right.
Corrected his punish that time.
Yo, what is happening?
Kagemaru looking so on point against this Monarch right now.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of like what happened when Pakistan first came to the scene. They were underestimated. Nobody really counted them
Damn, delayed hop kick. Yeah.
as heavy favorites. And now Kagemaru is being overlooked, and he's like, yo, guys, think about me for a second.
Yeah.
Don't forget about me.
Hello.
Pakistan's like, yo, who are these Japanese people?
Have you guys ever heard of Kagemaru?
Jabbing the step in low. Whip punish.
Oh,
the
what a
blood
blow.
from the John.
He could take it.
Can he kill here?
He's good. Oh,
One mix-up.
Clutch tackle.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Not walking low.
Kagemaru.
that's a big shakeup.
Dude,
Huge. Bottom side of that bracket.
Everyone
winner
was
side.
talking about the John.
three Pakistan players just went to lose the bracket, right?
Everybody was talking about the John prior to this weekend. And I mean,
Yeah,
another one in losers.
You and Eyemusician still on. This bracket is wide open. This shit is wide open.
Oh,
Oh,
my
man.
God. There's no, we have no idea who's in it, who has any shot anymore.
And speaking of which, you still got your Tekken War Tour 2017 champion still in the.
Oh, yeah, versus
He
Pekos
skipped the whole
versus-
tour. He's like, you know what? I heard it's an LCQ. I'm just getting out of that one.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll get my spot there.
You know, obviously you had that really big win earlier this year in Saudi Arabia, where
Yeah.
it's supposed to be a big money tournament. Didn't work out that way, but
Now he's back here to the TWT.
Oh, what a...
right off the bat, putting these electrics on, you're gonna put Pekos at the wall. Pekos staying true to the geese.
And, you know, I was watching Qudans play earlier against Jyotaro today, and watching Qudans, I was like, this is classic Qudans. Like, it's not...
Okay.
It feels like he's playing on point today.
That's sick.
It wasn't earlier in the year, Qudans.
Yeah, it looked... I mean, I don't know yet, but it looked
I
like...
mean, he's still in winner side, man.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, that's what Jeondding looked like today, too. Like, everyone came prepared for this LCQ.
Yeah, they're very serious about it.
Trying to be kicking neutral like that. Pekos struggling to be able to try to get a poking game going in the mid range like this.
And, you know, Pekos' year's been pretty up and down as well because he's had some great tournaments and then just followed up by some stinkers.
Yeah, I mean, he started off, this Masters run in Korea, right? He got third
Right.
place. That was,
Yeah.
and which, I mean, I think a lot of people were consider that an upset. Hasn't been able to be as consistent, like you said, but, man, he's definitely shown that he can turn it up on a given tournament.
Right.
Again in the first round here against Qudans. You see a lot of down forward ones out of Pekos. I think he's looking for those up forward fours. That,
Nobody's really taking a risk early. We see a lot of neutral, a lot of space, and guys just wait for the first opening. I think we're in for a long set.
Demon's Ball working out here for Qudans, trying to push to the wall. How can he slap like that? Nice,
Other
the
side.
back 3-2 float.
Right, it wasn't the other side too, didn't get too far enough. Oh,
Dodge the
Mid
duck.
gets launched, and oh man. Michi wins on to close it out.
I wonder if this, you know, one of those things where maybe Qudans just still hasn't done, you know, much research against geese. Even though you definitely played against hella geese throughout season 2.
Just a good mix of just sidestep low, jabs, down for once, and lost anyone. Pekos able to slowly push Qudans towards this wall. Qudans with a slight sidestep left, be able to trying to get off of it.
I mean, even if you're going to lose,
Oh man.
even if you're going to lose the first game, Qudans, I'm sure, would rather just go down fighting with at least 1 or 2 rounds under his belt, learning a little bit more information.
Yeah.
He's still kind of just in the download phase right now. That's the first big risk kind of
Oh,
took.
God.
And
It's
he's
hell
doubling
sweep
down.
time.
He's pressing.
This should be it. But the scary part is Pekos now has 2 meters.
Round 4.
it took him a long time to get there.
Yeah, it's
But he
it
got
took
it.
him 3
Oh
rounds. My God. It's a rarity. These players usually only know how to count to 1 now. one to max mode. That's how they count.
Yeah.
Pekos is stepping
He
with
just
him.
let him realign for free.
His movement's been so fast. His sidestep
Yeah.
movement.
for a hit, counter hit with the end. Again, just back
Beautiful.
That was a great whip punish.
Bounce.
Opting for the bounce. Okay.
Still has that 1
What?
meter left.
What?
Weird choice.
That's standing 3.
Man, look at this pressure from Pekos right now.
I see a down 4 coming from Geese.
I see an electric coming.
Oh, yeah?
Down 4 wins then.
Damn.
Down. Nice choice there, and Qudans now down 1-0 to Pekos.
Like you said, the control in that last round was, I mean, you talked about his movement up until that point. It was about safe-ish pressure, jabs, down 4-1s, but then backdash and utilizing his movement to be able to create those whip punish opportunities, which opened up for that round.
Oh yeah, lots of sidestep left out of Pekos there. And that's the way we saw him sidestep the Hellspeed that one time.
It's just his overall general playstyle. He's not really known for being the most aggressive and setup-heavy character. He's just rock solid always, and he's always going to play his game no matter what, and that's kind of what we know Pekos for.
Here we go, going to Devil's Pit this time around.
Banging on his heart. Checking to see if it's still running. Okay.
He's got to get a kickstart, dude.
Yeah.
It's, just, but it's not powered up yet. He must be Iron Man.
Round 1. Fight.
Players is backing up. Okay.
Qudans was hesitating there, right? You saw that whip there right in front of his face. He didn't really do anything. Like, I feel like if Qudans was like in his clutch mode, he would just electric it right on the spot. He's like, nope, that's the one.
He needs to wake up right now. Okay, smart by Pekos, going with the high crushing lows. That's what you want to do against Mishima characters in general, just so that you can avoid just the troubles of dealing with electric, you know. Knowing that your lows are always going to go under electric if they ever do throw one out.
Round 2.
Great wall bouncer for Qudans. It's probably the first time I've ever seen that wall bounce ever hit.
All 3 of Geese's low pokes kind of go under highs.
Oh yeah,
It just works out for him. That's why we're probably not seeing Qudans throw too many electrics out. He's already kind of been stopped.
Yeah, it's definitely higher emphasis on jabs in mid pressure in particular.
I feel like whatever we say, the players will beat me after.
Good return here off this low parry. Still got wall control, looking to step with him, and he does. Gets the down 3.
The pressure is on. The pressure is on. Qudans got to fight
Yo!
out the wall.
Up 4?
That looked like season 1 Qudans right there with the up 4s.
Oh my god. And I was going to say, he wasn't ducking at all, right? He's taking all the lows and then finally he's like, go low again, here's a low
If you're going to hop kick, you know you only need it one time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just lull them to sleep, let them think that it's free all day, and then just pop them with the final one.
Yeah, Qudans I'm looking at right now, looks super relaxed out. He's like chewing gums, chilling.
Round 3. Fight.
Okay, trying to go for that wall bounce.
Have to just backdash on out of there.
Down forward 1 battles all day. Sidestep left for Pekos all day.
What you want to do against okay, those
1-2 bars
high
on deck.
crushing lows are adding up.
Yeah, just constant step left too. It's just
Very interesting, actually.
it's getting nauseating.
Nice flash point coming, interrupt, runs up, gets the hell sweep. Here comes Qudans now. And, you know, Pekos' style has been very patient, but he's behind you, right? He's behind 2 rounds. He's losing this 3rd round as well. And there's the electric!
That's gonna do it. Man, if you're Pekos, you died with 2 meters. That's like, that's so much time invested, gone.
It's like a geese violation.
I mean, think about the hand motions he used doing for all the sidestep lefts. He's got to be tired going into game 3.
Yeah, I don't think anyone has ever hit up more in their life than Pekos just did right now.
I've never seen a peach color face mask. I'm kind of a fan of that, you know. It's cool. Got to be different. Everybody's rocking the white.
Or the black.
Yeah. The peach, bro? Qudans. Gum, I hear it helps with your nerves. Or it could help. Yeah, Kodacore chews some gum while she plays. I know that for a fact.
So he went for an infinite stage.
Yeah, Qudans out of the tournament.
Ah, so unfortunate. Definitely always one of my favorites. She's really good at representing the U.S., man. Just so solid. Even in the big tournaments, she never really falters under pressure like
She
that.
actually got deuced out by you.
Yeah. I watched the first set. I mean, I felt like she was going to take it the way she started off. But, you know, Yu is a legend.
Yeah, for a reason.
People don't know that he's placed top 3 at EVO in the past before. I mean, these guys have a lot of history.
Yeah, it's been a while, but
Round 1.
you said legacy players, man.
Fight.
All right, here we go. Final game.
Looking
Pekos
like we're
versus Qudans.
picking up right where we left off.
Yep,
Not a sidestep left. This time, though, Pekos working his way in the mid-range here, working those jabs, and that down 4-1. Oh, low parry right off
That
the bat.
fuzzy parry, yeah, dashed in and just tapped that down forward. Uh-oh.
Jab flow here, though. Nichi Rinzan, and this is one of the buffs, man. This new attack, Nichi Rinzan, really helps out Gisa on the infinite stages, right? He doesn't really give up that much damage as a result.
Yeah, in fact, it just seems like he has more damage now.
Yeah.
Pekos' plan is just to chip out the belows here at this point. Would be the smart thing to
Keep it as low
do.
committal as possible.
He's also pretty much got the meter at this point. There it is.
Power the jab, and then the down 4-1 goes out.
Qudans is looking for the electrics now, too.
Yeah, that was that down forward one. Had it come out like a couple frames later, he would have got launched.
Man, they're so annoying too, because also Pekos is keeping a fair balance of the mid and high attacks, just in case Qudans wants to throw out a 4-4, go for those low crushes, and if he were to try those out, he'd probably get floated.
Yeah, he definitely has a good game plan here against Double Jin.
That's a good start here for Qudans, though. Looking good. Yeah, you know, actually, Pekos has been holding on to his meter because he hasn't found any opportunities really to use it. He hasn't been going for back 3-2s at all, really, actually, outside of the first game.
Surprise hell sweep. One hit. Okay.
Round 3.
Very nice.
See, once he gets to 2 bars, 3 bars, see how he tries to use it.
I mean, you're already at 2 basically, right? If you're doing anything, it's going to be there.
Probably one of the only reasons to hold 2 bars is to go for that big wall combo, and there are no walls on this stage, so.
He could use it here, and he will. Reset damage.
Yep.
I mean, you use 2 meters, and you can almost guarantee yourself a victory in a round.
One more
Nice.
The float, he tried.
Good call out there, too.
Round 4.
Set point for him now.
Fight.
For Pekos, no gauge, though. Gonna have to get it done the old-fashioned way. Slow. Like Anakin said, right, the jab pressure, mixing that up.
Yeah, I mean, now Qudans is so scared to throw out any upward 4s.
It's kind of forcing him to play the exact same way, too. Qudans limited now to just his small pokes.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I thought he was going to miss the punch, but he nailed it.
Yeah, can't afford to drop this one right here. Goes for the simple version. The hell sweep, I was just about to say, too. It looked like he was getting up close for it.
For a second, look like he's just going to stop him. Like,
He's in
oh,
control.
okay.
Oh, a little bit too far, though.
Oh, goodness.
Nice, nice.
Pekos got a bar out of this round.
Okay.
And here we go. Final round. Pekos versus Qudans to stay on the winner bracket.
What a clutch jab to be able to float him out that
Yeah,
hand.
they're both doing the same things
they're
to
both,
each other.
Yeah, the jabs and down forward ones to keep them out of the air because both of the low crushes are more, you know, are big threats.
Jumping attacks.
That's like the first back 3 we've seen.
Hell sweep.
Oh, yeah! You're pretty good at this game.
The next one should be up 4-4. Can't press his luck too many times.
He tried.
Oh,
Yeah, he tried. Yeah, you're right. You can't press his luck too much.
Yeah,
But-
should have been a hell sweep.
Qudans
I mean,
with
it's a
rage
4-4.
here.
Nice. Big damage, too.
Yeah, huge lead for Pekos to close it out here. 1+2, get off him.
Threats
Electric keep out is the perfect choice right here.
No,
parry. Parry.
That was
And
good.
Pekos over Qudans.
Nicely done. Pekos staying on the winner's side of things. Qudans still in the tournament, but now on the loser's side. Of course, you just got to win this tournament, though, right? It doesn't matter if you do it for the winner's or the loser's side. If you win this tournament, you're in the finals tomorrow.
That is probably the best thing you could have done.
That's like a dream
Yeah,
come
yeah.
true. Somebody's dream is about to come true today. I mean, they get to bypass a whole year's worth of travel and qualification, come here and fight in one of the hardest tournaments of all time and get in. Yeah, it is. No doubt about it.
Yeah, Obama earlier was talking about how like there's something different about this LCQ, right, compared to years past. And there's something about it. I don't know what it is, man, but it is stacked.
I think
And
what it is
the
that
regional-
there is so much representation from all across
Yeah.
the world at this tournament. America, Europe, even, I mean,
Got Pakistan, Saudi
Southeast
Arabia,
Asia.
yeah.
Everybody that plays Tekken is here.
I mean, it really does feel like it has a different level of prestige. It's come into that. Is what's really cool about it. Like you said, the representation, right? There's so many nationalities represented here, and it's not like they're sending busters either, right? It's not just sending Majin Obama.
I feel like every single player
they're
that
putting
ended-
like real players in here.
Everybody that entered felt like they had a chance to win
Yeah,
this
yeah.
tournament. And from the very first round, we saw high-quality matches. It wasn't like your ordinary major back at home in the States, for example, where we're watching guys get weeded out the tournaments. But from the very beginning, we saw people fall. Like, I looked at the brackets. I don't want to put you on the spot or anything, but I know you had a rough day.
Oh, yeah, my day was
You
terrible.
had yeah, exactly. It was no joke. You know what I mean?
I asked Ricky who he lost. He's like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, no, because
Yeah.
that's all I could say because they were both hella good. And they
Super
beat me
good.
up, so I'm like, you know what? I
Super
can't
good.
even be mad.
Oh my
Oh.
goodness.
Oh my God.
This is loser bracket action.
Tournament 7.
The John versus Doujin.
Think about-
Pakistan versus Philippines.
And think about it like this, right? Earlier this year, Evo Japan, we saw like the grand finals between the Philippines and Pakistan.
That's where it started.
In Japan.
Yeah.
In Japan.
That's so true. In Japan.
And today it feels like Japan is like, hey, remember us? Look,
Hey,
we're still kind of good.
It's so cool.
Well,
dude.
you and Anakin Rip mentioned this before we went to break. I feel like this year, since Evo Japan started, we've been so razor focused on the rise of Pakistan, and obviously Arslan Ash was the one who started to spin that wheel, right?
Oh, yeah.
But what I'm hyped for, what I'm really excited for, is seeing everyone else's response to that.
Exactly.
Exactly. You're so used to seeing me, low highs, all those players be the guys that make other people look like they don't know what they're doing in this game, right? But then when they finally run into someone that forces an evolution out of them, that's what I'm looking forward to seeing.
And
What
that's-
is your answer?
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. When we saw it in Dubai with Lohai specifically against Tissuemon, we're like, yo, wait a second. Lohai did some homework here. Things are leveling up. And that's what I feel like we're seeing throughout this LCQ, right? I mean, Pakistan here, a bunch of them are in the losers
Yeah.
bracket.
Round
Yes,
1.
man. Oh man, this is loser's side. Woo.
Yeah,
One of
this
these guys is going home.
The other's going to qualify to top 8, though, on the loser side of the bracket.
The world break it.
A lot of times people judge you based on your last tournament result. Like, it's the most recent one that only matters. And so, since Pakistan has been on such a tear lately, they've been only winning and winning and winning. What it has done is added a lot more pressure on these guys to continue winning. Otherwise, people are going to view them as like, oh, they're falling off. But I mean, all it is just everybody's good. It was just a hot streak, and now the scales I think are kind of balancing out. A lot of people thought they were just on another level or
Welcome
something.
to the
But
internet,
yeah,
bro.
yeah, exactly. This is just.
But it could
Tekken.
be, yeah, it could be also just because because everyone saw how good Pakistan
Yes.
was, and now they're like,
They're
hold
taking
on.
them seriously
Yeah,
now.
we gotta be more serious about how we're playing.
I mean, look, if Pakistan doesn't win this LCQ, they're washed up.
It's like that.
That's how the internet works.
All right.
Goalie and chop on the ground here. And the stand up, low from the John, closing out on Doujin.
Round 3.
Yeah, the John I think was the favorite for a lot of people to make it out of this LCQ.
I mean, even on loser side, I think he still
Still a
is.
threat, yeah, for sure.
That's the thing with players like him, with Atif, with Heera. I mean, it's got to be two people that stand up and knock him out, right? It's definitely a different story now since they're all in loser side. Actually, high potential for them to run into each other.
Exactly.
Of course. But I mean, they might not run into each other if Doujin, does his job here and takes out the John, sends him home. He's looking pretty good right now.
You know what? To add to another point of what Anakin was talking about too, these players, some of them aren't as well traveled as the other ones, right? It's possible that being able to playing on stages like this, playing on streams like this, up until now we haven't seen that affect them and give them, have nerves for that. But when everyone else has been putting them under a magnifying glass because of those sets, because of those tournament performances, it feels a little bit different.
Yo, Doujin.
He didn't mean to cut you off, but he.
That shit hit a little bit different. That's all right.
Yeah, Doujin was like, yo, shut up. Let me get this real quick.
Yo, shut up.
Yo, shut up, hit the shoulder real quick.
And a lot of these guys, I think it's the first time we're seeing them step outside of their home country and fight in international competitions. And we talk about it a lot. It's different,
Sure.
having to stick on your lap as opposed to the arcade when we talk about Japanese and Korean players come to America struggling in international tournaments. There are a lot of different outside factors that come into play.
Yo, he's a
Experience being
large
one of
player.
them. The experience being one of them, Doujin has had plenty of experience representing his country outside of the Philippines. And the John, I think he's feeling some pressure.
Look at this. Doujin with the perfect to close out game 1.
He just suffered a loss to Kagemaru as well,
Right.
so that's still weighing heavily on his mind.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And Doujin definitely hates this song. Every time the song comes on, that's the last round.
I don't think I've ever even heard this song in the game. What the? I honestly don't even know what song this is.
It's only when Lars has that outfit on. It switches the final round.
That's why.
Yeah.
That's why I haven't heard it.
Yeah. All right, getting real close to the ear.
That's why I hate it, though, because it keeps changing all these stages songs.
All right, Mishima Dojo here for the John. Man, this tournament has been crazy.
It has been.
can't- it's like-
and it's not even close to over yet.
Yeah, what the hell?
We're just about to start getting the top 8.
Just getting started, yeah.
And yeah, this is just the LCQ. Tomorrow is even crazier. Unbelievable.
There's levels
Tomorrow
to this
is
thing,
This is
right?
not even the real tournament. This is not even the real tournament.
And it's a hella real tournament.
Yeah, for a lot of people, this is the realest tournament. There's no tournament realer than this.
And that's rare. You don't really see him go for the side switch command grab ender that often, but the time opting for the Oki there. Knee slicer.
Oh, he's
Getting
down
some more health off Doujin, but Doujin with a big carry.
Lars
here.
has great wall carry
Yeah.
too.
I mean, it's built into the stance, right? Like, just naturally moves forward so much.
Nice down jab there. Pushing.
Oh,
Nice
blocks.
Oh, okay. Wall pressure.
No wall splat. The tackle's broken. Trade.
Anyone's game?
Uh-oh.
Oh.
That's safe.
What? Not, no!
Oh my God!
That's how I felt, man. I just had no words.
That's how it goes sometimes. Oh, that was
Okay.
tight.
Doujin on point still. That clutch round didn't really phase.
Good. He
Wow.
didn't back roll
He's still
there.
in.
Got the ground check too.
Yeah, clutch ground though, right there.
Okay.
So, you gotta remember, Doujin's a youngster too. So he's got the
Yeah,
reaction.
he's got those eyes.
But he's also got the experience. He's been playing for so long.
Man, I love that he's using Lars too. This is tight.
Yeah.
Full circle, you know, that's kind of who he's somewhat known
Yes.
for when he started off.
Set point now for him with the Lars.
Looking dominant too.
Wow.
Fight.
Remember, this is a guy that emerged from the entire field of the Pakistani players at the Sacre Cup. He qualified, earned the right to come here. So he's kind of got like the whole country on his back right now. I think everybody's watching back home.
That's a good start though.
All right.
Hey.
Here we go. Working on a perfect.
Back to low. Oh, he's about to get crazy.
Oh, that was a nice transition there.
He's
What a
about to get
counter.
crazy.
Off the splat.
He's got to do that like 2 more times.
Nice.
One more time.
Oh
more time.
my God! Oh, the down four.
Round 4.
Man, the
John staying alive.
is so close.
This is tournament life on the line now, right?
It is.
Yeah, for both players.
For the John though.
Uh-oh.
Like really?
One more.
Oh,
Okay.
they got the tackle.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah, finally gets the tackle here.
Oh, yeah, he's awake now. He's back.
Ooh, that was a backward catch too.
Here we go. Doujin time.
Get it
Almost.
out of it. Get out of it. Final
Almost,
round
yeah.
situation. Set point for Doujin.
He's got to make this count. I think if John wins, he's got all the momentum and it's just.
Good punish on the R-class attempt. That was close. John trying to go for the clutch. Good break from Doujin.
That down 3 block could have been everything for this round. Just getting off to a great start here.
The patience.
And now he's slowing it down.
Yeah.
Ooh, perfect. He's on
punish.
point.
Yeah.
Yeah, slowing it down allowed him to punish just a little bit more optimally.
And this is how he won the first game and the first few rounds here. Just really slow, really calculated, perfect spacing.
One combo can't kill here on this small stage. That was not a counter.
Luckily, oh, but
That's
can't
a
get him.
counter. A little bit
may
too
be
far
dead.
from the wall.
No, I don't think he's dead.
Oh, the mix-up.
Yes.
Nicely
Man.
done. What a run back from the John. Ties it up 1 apiece. Final game incoming. Losers bracket to make it into top 8.
Yeah, I know Doja's not happy about getting hit with that last hit. There was no reason for him to crouch right there with Mardik. Going into Valley 2, though, there's no low that could have come out from right that moment. There was just really no reason to get hit by that.
And just an update. This is going to top 16, not top 8.
Round
We're getting there.
Wow, and
Don't worry.
straight rematch though. Doja not even trying to think about it. Maybe he's just really comfortable with the stage.
Right off the bat, the John puts him on there.
But you know that could be a,
Plus 2.
that could be a
Uh-oh.
Jump stop. Run the
That was
tackle
nice.
once again.
I think that was the first successful block Doja had off the tackle. I think the John's recognizing that though. You might be seeing a lot more tackles this round.
We'll counter it down back 4 here.
Hold on
Doujin.
to the rage. Oh, nice.
Nice job.
Probably going to burn it here with the wall by his side.
Get it
He
out
tried.
of here.
He tried.
One time too many.
Looks like John knows the windows for when he can try to at least go for some of these interrupts.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, nice try. Nice block.
Nothing. Oh, beautiful. Even better.
He salvaged it at the end.
That is not easy to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, why would you go for something so difficult?
Just overroll, you know? Uh-oh. Third?
Gonna run it again. Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
Whoa.
Doja not having it.
And that was a little bit risky as well
It
because
was.
of the wall being to his back.
The last time he went for 2, then switched it up. This time, yeah, of course, it only makes sense to try to test him again.
Start low
Ouch,
parry, same
ouch,
situation.
Nice.
The tackles, you're right. You called it.
These tackles though, the John I think has noticed it.
And if you've been watching what this guy's been doing overseas, this is more what you're used to.
The problem is Doujin is ducking for the tackle.
Round 4. Fight.
You better hate the song a little bit less right now.
Yeah. Set point for the John here.
Nice punish.
They didn't cancel the tackle that time.
He's gonna make a move. Doujin's going in.
The tackles are working out.
No break, and yeah. Let's get the leg, even on health here.
Another one.
Yeah, every time he's ducking, you're right.
Yep.
And that makes the break extremely hard.
Good block though.
Great punish.
Should be careful.
Low kick, that's
You
it.
called it, and the John gonna take it over Doujin.
Very, very
Stays
close.
in. Yeah, that was down to the wire. Doujin had multiple opportunities to close it out. The John, though, stayed focused, brought it back. Composure is so important in that kind of situation.
That's got to be a big confidence booster for him. That was very. He found. I mean, his back was to the wall. That's game 2.
Oh, hell yeah.
It was actually the second time he caught Doujin with the wake up, get up low for a
Yeah.
combo to steal the round, and I
Right.
think that was just something he had in his pocket. Waited for the perfect moment to take the round, take the set,
Probably
move it on.
sense a little bit of desperation for Doujin, trying to
Exactly.
close it out too quickly.
And he was also turning the heat on too. It
Yeah.
was like Doujin was either going to be all the way back or all the way in, and you kind of sensed that Doujin was trying to take that round right there.
Coming up next, though, man. Fate Bilal going up against Tissuemon.
So
He's one of my personal favorites, Tissuemon.
Me
Just
too.
because he's the
love
boss.
Tissuemon.
He's the man.
Yeah, Tissuemon's awesome, dude. Italy in the house.
My
EU
question is
represent-
gonna be for Bilal, character selection. We saw him running Akuma earlier. He's known for Brian, but who do you queue up against Raven?
I think to be safe, I think he would probably just go Akuma. I think he's probably most comfortable with playing Akuma in tournament. The Brian, I'm not sure if he's gonna go for him, but we'll see. I mean, I definitely, personally, I would love to see his Brian. I know Jimmy would love to see it too.
Yeah, I mean, I know Tissuemon is quite comfortable with Brian. I've seen him run games with Jimmy J. Tran, doing really, really well. This was at least 2 seasons ago, but you know, it does carry over somewhat. And you know, Jimmy is the Brian that everybody looks to. So with that said, I think if we're gonna see Brian versus Raven,
It looks like Bilal's actually locked into Akuma.
Yeah, it's gonna be Raven versus Akuma.
and we see Tissuemon also fight Akuma all the time. Him having epic battles with Super Akuma throughout the years. Of course, there are 2 different styles.
Yeah,
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure.
Get ready for
Both
the
effective.
battle.
Yes. First question for me is Bilal gonna land the combos? He's gonna like start off struggling with some of these.
Oh, man. You can see everyone's reactions there to the crowd
Yeah.
reacting behind them. They're like, what happened? Everyone wants to know.
Yeah, something happened back there.
All right, but here we are. Bilal versus Tissuemon.
Yeah, for Tissuemon too, how does he get into position to be able to try to run that
Round
offense?
1.
How does he get up close? How's he gonna be able to navigate this minefield with 4-4-4? Or he's just
Wow.
gonna,
Yeah,
or he's gonna
start.
ride open cartwheel, baby.
What
It's a
kind of
party.
start?
He dropped the combo though.
It's kind of ugly right now.
Down
Power
back 2,
crush.
power crush. Take that back 3. I'll take it.
What's the best thing to do, Anakin, against that back turn from Raven?
You know, just the fact that she has a back turn power crush move. I heard you guys talking about it earlier. Like usually when the character's back turn, you want to do something like a low jab just to get them out of it. Usually they're not able to stop that, but you know, it's a 50-50 honestly, because if you block that, you're gonna get some heavy punish damage.
Sidewalk left is also a good option too against a lot of our back turn attacks
Yeah,
as well.
okay.
Nice job there
Yeah.
from Tissuemon. You gotta remember also, Tissuemon's also been kind of a staple in the Tekken World Tour Finals as well for the past, what, two or three
2 years.
I feel like he was a last-minute addition, right, to this LCQ. I don't think he was planning to come here until like a week ago.
Yeah, it seemed like he, after one of the events in Europe that he didn't win, he said, you know, oh, my Tekken World Tour is done.
He didn't want to miss out, man.
Yeah,
you don't
but
want to miss out on
He
an
saw it,
event
he's like,
this.
come on, man, look at this LCQ. I got to enter.
Yeah. You need to be here, and if you're not, you need to be here next year.
Yeah, no, that's very true, though. Yo, these tour finals have been ridiculous.
That's the problem right there. When you find your back to the wall against Akuma like that too, it's like the down 4 1 string is so good because you can't fuzzy it, and then the down 3 complements it. That on the other side, and of course it's special cancelable too. Such high return.
Oh, didn't get a great whip punish there, but got a little bit. Maybe.
Able to shave off bits of health here. Just running raw haze. That's how you feel. Down back 2 flow to the wall.
Nice.
Up kick. Now give me the chop.
You needed to cancel that to get full wall damage.
Yeah,
It's
great
that
job.
Raven master.
Whoa!
Yo, what the hell?
Ultimate tackle?
How? What? I didn't know she had that.
Down back 3 to try to
Turn
catch
to
him
Paul Phoenix for a second. Like, what the hell just happened?
That was sick.
That's how you know it's an old man playing. Using stuff that's been in the game for Who knows how long?
Did Raven have that at 5-0?
I'm pretty
No
sure.
way.
I think so, yeah.
Out of full crouch, I believe.
Interesting.
He slows out of back turn after her down back 2.
Wow.
Oh boy.
Oh, didn't he actually try to go for a big punch?
That could have been much worse, yeah.
Yeah, the access was off though.
Oh, this is going to kill.
Yeah.
Nice job there from Bilal. But, you know, a small victory for Tissuemon because he got him to use 1 meter. Still has another meter.
Approaching
Almost.
this. Yeah.
Still have to be able to outplay him this round, though.
Yeah.
For the counter hit jackknife, runs into a sweep instead. Bilal starting to pile on.
Tissuemon's got to be very careful here.
Especially with 1 bar on Bilal's side. Don't want to run into a counter hit 4-4-4 or anything like that.
He's backing himself up into the wall.
Oh,
too,
just
but,
slow out of CD.
Mix.
Oh, that's been coming into play a lot.
Yeah, today has been counter hit.
Counter hit,
get
low
up
kick, yeah.
Got to pick up.
Oh,
Oh,
you got to guess here.
nice.
Whoa,
Yeah.
the highest float
He's
ever.
gonna hit the wall.
Side wall.
Yeah, it's not the good wall.
God.
Counter
Get away
hit.
from the wall.
Oh,
What the hell? Oh, he's dead.
No.
Not like that.
Oh,
Ouch.
man, the scrambles, and it did not pay off for Tissuemon.
And the thing is, he was, he went hazy, he was like all teleporting and everything. He's like, it's kind of unnecessary, right? A little too much flash.
It might have just been all accidents.
It's the worst of luck.
Yeah.
Very unfortunate. But you know,
Get ready
man's
for
trash,
the
another man's treasure. Bilal gonna capitalize. You know he ain't feeling bad about that one.
He's
at
like,
all.
I'll take that.
Yeah,
Of
I'll take
course.
that.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah.
He's like, I earned that whole game, bro.
Outplayed.
All right, Arctic Snowfall will be the stage here. Stage of choice for Tissuemon. Is Tissuemon our only European representative in the LCQ now?
Maybe.
I think so.
Might be the only, only one left. Yeah,
There's
for
gotta
sure.
be some laying, hanging out there. A lot of rubble and dust. Smoke clear.
call Rick.
Yeah.
No, there was no. I wasn't even picked up.
A lot of collateral damage along the way.
Yeah, I was trying to get on the LCQ bus and the bus just drove right past me. Like, no, you're good.
Max range sweeps working out here for Bilal in the mid range.
Whoa, whoa,
Dash,
whoa,
we're
that
just
was like
dashing on you.
5 dashes.
Wow, and then the back ones into the fireballs. Interesting choice.
Big round for Tissuemon.
Wow, got hit with the jumping.
Jeez.
Wow, look at this
That
aggressiveness.
is scary.
It-
But hats off
so
to Tissuemon for not breaking.
Not buckling, yeah.
Yeah, but he doesn't have an opening. Look
Oh, mix up.
Again!
Yeah.
KO.
Low get-up counter hits, huh?
It's a delayed version of the get up too, which is throwing everybody off. It looks like he's standing up straight, but he's catching that very last second window to kind of still have the wake up kick. You can either do mid or low with that.
Ooh, nice. Got the duck down that back one.
I'll take this while standing on.
Nice job dropping the combo, what Tissuemon said. Ooh, right in the back. Oh, again.
Someone's got a meter. He can end it with a combo. Uh-oh.
Yeah, if I'm below, I probably want to try to win this round without using that meter. Better chance right now, for sure. And that's going to be that.
Beaten up by the sweeps in the close range game, man.
Round 3.
It was the first time we really seen him get that risky in this whole set. Paid off.
He just got comfortable.
Yeah, he's storming in. He's mad. He's one of the last Pakistani players in the winner's bracket, man. He's got to show out.
He's trying to.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, what's Tissuemon gonna do here, though?
Right.
Cartwheel ender.
Whatever he can. Win the back.
Trying to whip black hole.
Ah, he tried to get a whip punish too, but he sidestepped but didn't realign.
Tackle.
Israel's ultimate tackle time.
So scary. Every time Akuma's got a bar, man. Just gotta sit back and wait.
Yeah, one clean hit and it's over. Back 2-2 trying to get in on his terms.
Bilal's gonna try to get in there right now. Right now. Yep.
Oh, wow,
He let it rip.
he finished the riskiest
He's
trade.
never afraid, man.
Fight.
Especially when you back him into the corner like this, down 2 rounds, 1-0 in the set. I mean,
That's true. I feel like watching him in sets, that's when he really starts to pull out his gambits.
Oh, you saw that the up forward 3 to try to catch the get-up kick.
Now some down back forward. And you know, Bilal had to play a very good ground game here because Tissuemon's been stumping him out of the air so much.
he's turtling up.
Oh, got him to spin a meter. That's good.
No, Tissuemon, what are you gonna do?
Yo! Counter hit jackknife.
It's like it's gonna kill.
Or 2-3.
No. Went for the easy ender
Goodness.
just in case.
Oh, goodness. Not like this.
It's been getting hairy every time he went for max damage.
Ooh, max range jab just to close it out to Tissuemon.
Final round game 2.
I'm trying to see a game 3, man. Hold
Yeah.
on.
This has been
Me
great.
too.
Bilal with these jabs early on.
Oh,
4-4-4 counter hit.
Trouble.
That's gonna be big return.
Big damage.
And he's still sitting on a bar.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's
Uh-oh.
it.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Nice job there for Bilal.
Nicely done.
We'll see you on loser side, Paisano. Bilal gonna be the one moving on winner's side here, top 16.
Nicely done.
Yeah, these matches have been so close. Even though it was 2-0, it felt like Tissuemon.
He was still always right there.
Yeah.
Is what it felt like.
Man, that's been. I don't know what to say.
That was a great session
Yeah.
of matches right there for sure.
I don't even know. Like, you gotta remember, Gen and Kagemaru are still in winners.
Oh my god.
Right?
Jeondding
Jeondding,
still in winners.
Eyemusician.
Jeondding, Eyemusician,
Eyemusician's the
that's coming up. That's coming up. That's they play each other.
Ooh. What about Book?
Book.
Book.
One of my
oh,
personal
still in?
favorites. Yeah.
Still in winners?
Winners. Winner side.
Man, this is crazy.
All right, guys. So I think we're almost down to the top 16. We're gonna take a short break before we get there. Don't go anywhere. Go.
Tekken World Tour 2019, and if you're watching this right now, you already know what time it is. Pick Ganesha Theater from K-Bank out here in Bangkok, Thailand, and it's top 16 for this LCQ Rip Spag Markman. How y'all feeling, man? Talk to me.
It's time. I'm feeling good.
I'm feeling great. It's time for some good-ass Tekken.
Oh,
you guys
yeah.
ready?
Hell yeah.
Ask them again. I don't think they heard you.
You can ask them. I'm tired
Are
of
you guys
asking
ready?
these
Come on. Are you
questions.
ready for top 16 for this LCQ? Oh, yeah.
That's what
We can hear that.
Oh, yeah.
They're not quite making some noise yet, but they'll get there, I'm sure. With this
Yeah.
top 16, bro, with the 16 players we got in this bracket right now, 8 on winner side, and Pakistan still living, still breathing. You
They're-
cannot rest easy. You still got to run. And Atif, but still winner side.
Oh, yeah.
And it
Oh,
feels
yeah.
like, I mean, just the way it feels, man, I'm getting deja vu vibes from Tekken Masters, man. Somebody got to knock this dude in the losers before.
Not
But
only
right-
him, but we've got Bilal as well. A lot in winners and a lot of other guys. But first, we have this match in winners. Jeondding versus Eyemusician. Korea versus Korea.
We got to
Jeondding-
talk about it. We got to talk about it. So there's a lot on the line. This LCQ,
Yes.
what does somebody get from winning this tournament?
They
Anybody?
get the chance.
You get a spot to play tomorrow.
Yes.
And
You
it
get
gives
a
them a
spot to
chance to
play
win that
tomorrow.
$250,000 prize pool tomorrow, which is crazy.
And you get guaranteed money for actually qualifying anyway, even if you go 0-4 tomorrow. So,
Yep.
you know, Jeondding has qualified for the past 2 Tekken World Tours. This year has not been his year.
He was second place in points last year.
It's crazy.
This year not qualifying. I mean, he has a huge mountain to climb.
So we were talking about it just off stream that he didn't get top 8 at any Master event, right? He was always, you know, just outside at 9th. And that didn't give him a lot of points. So, you know, can he do it here? That's the question.
We'll see. He has his work cut out for him. We have Brock's Dragons Eyemusician, who has always been a crowd pleaser. Anytime we've seen him on the World Tour, he hasn't been to that many events, but he is here at the LCQ trying to qualify for that spot tomorrow. Obviously, we know he's going to be picking Yoshimitsu. Who is Jeondding going to be picking? He's been using a number of characters throughout the past few months. We know about Lucky Chloe. We know about
Yeah.
Eddie. Looks like he's locked into Eddie.
Oh,
He
yeah.
was using Julia earlier, though.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that was a weird one, but he is going with the Eddie here. Eyemusician and Jeondding actually both had crazy comebacks just to get into this round right now. So both of them clutching it out, playing on the top of their game today. It's going to be exciting.
Definitely got some momentum. I actually played Eyemusician in Korea in tournament with Eddie. You know, he definitely knows the matchup, but Jeondding, he's going to have to try and stay in the mid-range if possible. If he starts to backdash and just play really patiently, you already know he's going to start healing, man.
Oh, yeah.
So he's doing some wacky stuff. So let's see. Eyemusician versus Jeondding.
Game number 1.
And again, this is a race to 2 here. Top 16 action starting off. This is the winner's side.
Right now, these pokes adding up for Eyemusician right off the bat.
Yeah.
Nice second hit, able to hit in the relaxed position. Got
Wow.
with a bad
The
breath.
halitosis.
Talk to me.
Gonna get some good wall carry here. You know, it's season 3, baby. We go to the wall every time.
Hey,
Oi.
the tech catch for the perfect to kick it off here in the theater. Nicely done, Eyemusician on the board.
The other thing, man, Jeondding, this has got to, I mean, he's trying to prove a point out here, man. That was my spot. I deserve to be in that 20.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, nice. Able to get the evade, gets a follow-up here. What's the mix-up?
Oh my God.
Okay.
Man.
I have never seen any Yoshi do that. That was tight.
Hey, relax, mix-ups at the wall. Here we go. Gets out there, spinner.
Thought he had the counter hit, went for it, unable to get anything out of it, but let's see what happens now. Oh
Yo.
my God! It beat him out of relax.
Jab float.
Oh, spin to win.
Spinning out the way of the drive.
Oh, is that gonna
That's
hit?
the parry.
Is that the counter?
Oh my
No
God!
way.
Music to my eyes. Beautiful. Look at it. Right now, Eyemusician with 2 straight rounds.
He is on fire today.
If you haven't played him before as well, I mean, he's someone that's like most likely going to be. He has so many setups. Such a wacky playstyle with Yoshimitsu.
I gotta
Very
believe
unique.
these guys have played each other before, though.
They must have, yeah, but I mean, how much, you know?
Right.
Eyemusician's definitely been grinding the game as well. He's in Jordan recently at the Invitational, grinding that game just the best players in the world. Definitely on form.
That's a great thing about, you know, Eyemusician. He kind of really forces people to play his style, to come towards him. And he's really controlling the pace of this matchup, at least right now. Jeondding having an opportunity. Let's see what he does with it.
Sure.
Sword gets put away here.
Oh, he's starting to party.
Giving Jeondding a lot of looks. Jeondding not really too deterred from just backing up, just waiting it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, time winding down here, though. 14 seconds on the clock now. Helicopter time.
Goes to the unbreakable throw. You have to duck that. Leaves Jeondding in rage. 7 seconds left on the clock.
There's no time. He's going to have to commit.
beautiful.
That
He
was
was waiting for it.
gangster.
And he's out of there!
Get to the chopper.
Wow, that was a dominant first game for Eyemusician.
3 straight rounds, man. 3 straight rounds.
Are we going to see a character switch? What did he do? Did he go to stage select?
That was so fast.
Yeah,
He
there
did.
you go. We're at the screen here. What's he going to do?
The Chloe? Are we going to see the Chloe?
He's thinking about it, or is he going to go to that Julie?
No, he's stuck.
Eddie Gordo.
Yeah. So he now gets the opportunity to change stage. He's going sticking with the wall stage, which I agree with. You don't want to let Eyemusician run away from you. He has a very unique playstyle. But this is it, man. If he loses here, he's going to be in the loser bracket. It's not where you want to be.
Winner of this match, of course, going to be in prime position to be able to qualify. And there's not that much matches left. We are at the top 16. All right, to the dojo we go.
There we go. Sticking with Eddie here.
Round 1.
Now, there were a couple times in that last match where Jeondding managed to get into a relaxed mix-up. It was a pure 50-50, but Eyemusician guessed correctly. If Jeondding can actually get those guesses right, we could see a completely different game.
Nice. Caught him with the tech roll catch there with the unblockable, but rewinder, follow up here. Let's see what he does. Has the wall.
Yep.
Here's the mix-up. What's he going to go for? Goes for the mid option, but just like that, Eyemusician turning it around.
Yeah. That spin has been so useful in this matchup to get out of those mix-ups.
That time, Jeondding not tech rolling, getting caught in the corner. Don't tech again. He had to stay down, stays down. Eyemusician finishes up. He knew it.
Yeah, that's the mix-up too, because, you know, if he does get up, he's going to go for the quick unblockable. This time, knowing his opponent's going to stay there, goes for the quick low kick.
Yeah.
Yeah, great adaptation from both players.
Oh, no punish.
Could have gone for crouch dash one.
Yep. And again, Jeondding just playing very cautiously, looking for this opportunity for an opening.
Not trying to rush
Oh,
the danger.
damn, girl. Big boot to the back.
Hey.
Oh, nice.
Oh my God! Into the drive.
Double tail spin. Yes.
Sword tooth, no go.
He was greedy there. He thought he was going to get up.
Oh
tech roll.
my God, that was terrifying. Jeondding though stays alive,
Yeah.
gets on the board finally.
And that's an indication there that he has played Eyemusician. He knows some of these setups that he's going to do. She just stayed on the floor there, didn't want to deal with anything.
Oh, again, he was holding down there. Got him in the aerial state. Again, look at this. He is so cautious in the way he's approaching this. I mean, he has the positioning, but he's just so scared to go in.
You have to against Eyemusician though, because he's so unpredictable, right? I mean, he's going to spin away from you. You can't just run in and do like a running attack.
Yeah.
But now puts himself into rage.
That's so cheap. That is so cheap. You know what? Let me get an extra advantage here. I'm losing. Let me get a little comeback.
I love
Oh,
Jeondding's
boy.
patience.
Able to slow down the match and slowly just take control of the neutral, right?
Yeah.
He's not really rushing into danger dead too many times. He's willing to let, you know, go ahead and go hand, do your thing.
Yeah.
I'm willing to wait for my opening.
The good thing is that Jeondding's also been getting the life lead at the start of them. Not this time, but the life lead definitely helps him because he just starts to play patiently.
Yeah. And this is big, though. He's going to want to be able to tie it up here.
Jab float out of chopper style.
Yeah. Maximizes the damage there off that air float. Oh, he flashed in between. He knows that there is a gap in between that attack. 3-4.
Yep.
Again, spin into rage. Oh, down for two ducks underneath the high.
Oh, the power crush.
Wow.
That was beautiful. Jeondding with the comeback there, tying it up now, one game apiece.
How often do we see that power crush? Not that often, man, but he used it at the right time. Here we go. Final match, and we're on an infinite stage.
Oh, we got the Korean Classic. We are in a stage with no walls. It's going to come down to pure movement and spacing between these two. It's tough to call because you got to remember Yoshimitsu still has so many tricks, so many traps that work in the open.
Yeah.
Whether you stay on the ground, whether you tech roll. This is going to be a kind of a test of wills, so to speak.
Yeah, Jeondding won't mind this though. He won't mind having an infinite stage as an Eddie player.
Yeah, he could go that way, like for 5 miles, right?
Yeah, Rick was talking about how Eyemusician continually likes to pick this infinite stage.
Yeah.
But against Eddie specifically, that might be a hard sell, right? Maybe against Eddie and Lisa, maybe Zafina as well.
We'll see. It's going to come down to life leads as well, right?
Yeah.
Eyemusician's going to have to change behavior based on who's winning in the life gauge department.
Right now it's about even.
Oh yeah, this guy Yoshi is so annoying with the runaway on this stage if he wants to.
Yeah.
And he's so evasive with just his ability to, you know, the manual backdash that he has, or the sidestep attack right there. Uh-oh, he got him. Oh,
Nice. Finishes the string.
Second hit. Oh my gosh, look at that. First round here for Jeondding, who has tied it up now.
Yeah, look at the defense from Jeondding right now. Everything working out in his favor here.
Yep.
And Eyemusician been doing a lot of back too. I'm not really sure why.
Oh,
man.
nice. Got the low.
Really trying to open up Jeondding at the moment.
Yeah,
Slow
so
poke
unpredictable.
slowly added up. Not even on health, no whip punish.
And that's the thing, when he goes into back tip and starts to heal himself, you have to push him. You can't let him.
You have to take action.
Yeah. That was what was so annoying. I'm actually the one who picked the wallless stage. And I'm like, damn, I should have done this, man. I shouldn't have done this shit, man.
Running attack. Goes for the advantage and a nice whiff punish there from Eyemusician. Now continuing the pressure. He does have a slight life lead here, but now into the race. What's going to happen? Full second hit, guaranteed natural combo.
10 seconds. Now this is where the healing is going to become a huge factor as time winds down
Oh my
here.
god.
Oh,
big whip.
Beautiful whip punish from Jeondding with 3 seconds on the clock. Set point for him now.
Yeah, again, it's tied up. Just so you guys know, the score needs to be updated, but follow up here.
Yep.
Gets it, catches it, gets the screw. Now what? What's the mix-up?
Nice. Delays his wake up, just goes for the side roll. Doesn't want to fall for a tech trap.
Nice. He knew that there was something coming there. He had the ability to go from handstand position into the power crush. Oh, in the air though.
Yep, could have got more.
Wow, just a little bit short in the range there.
Yeah.
Oh
my god,
what a sidewalk.
Yeah, that's guaranteed because he was so deep to his side here. What's the mix-up? Caught him with so much damage.
Oh my god.
You're not sidestepping this, Eddie. Oh my gosh. I'm just staying alive here. 2 rounds to 1.
Yeah, Jeondding has been so patient so much in this matchup, but right there finally lost his patience. Eyemusician full sidestep, gets the full launch.
And that's the thing, is sometimes just a slight moment of hesitation is not going to be quick enough to react to a lot of Yoshimitsu's stuff, especially if you cannot sidestep.
Wow, nice hop knee here from Eyemusician. What a combo as well. Use the
This combo
flash.
was sick.
Mix up. What's he going to do?
Yeah, Jeondding's not hitting a button. He's like, I know you're trying to trick me with something.
Yeah, are you trying to flash me? Not today. All right. Oh, right underneath.
He's just under it.
Yeah.
What's he going to do?
Oh my god.
Oh, he caught him! This is big. He has an opportunity. Might be able to end it. No, he misses it!
Oh my goodness. Huge opportunity for Eyemusician here.
Rage available.
This is to stay on the winner side of the bracket.
Oh my god! We're going to a final round.
Of course we are.
It all comes down to this. Who is going to get to top 8 winners? So much to play for.
Again, he caught him. He's going to have to adjust the combo. Let's see. He goes for the back 2-4 this time. What's the mix-up? Gets him with the low.
Yeah, I like the relax there for the Oki. And
running
Jeondding, big lead.
Oh, they traded blows. Look at this. A huge
Oh,
life
God.
lead, but he has rage, so you cannot count him out.
Chunks.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
He didn't let it happen.
The sidestep
Not gonna let it
34.
happen.
Nice.
What an adjustment there on the fly from Jeondding. Moving on now
man.
in the winner side of the bracket, but man, Eyemusician, he's going to the loser's bracket
Yeah.
where it's just going to be even more danger for anybody that's going to be coming across his path.
There's a lot of sharks swimming down there, and for both of these players who had really good performances today up until now. Really good set.
Yeah,
Jeondding
what a
got-
way to start off the top 16.
Yeah, I mean,
Damn.
Jeondding, that obviously so tense
wait,
for
does
that.
that secures him a top 8?
Does he get to top 8 off that?
Yeah.
Is
So
that how
that
that
means
works?
that's the first time he's made
He's
top 8.
broken. He's back, man. He's back.
Oh my
We got
gosh.
2018 Jeondding playing today.
Oh man,
What a
he's
time to
doing
do
well.
it. LCQ,
This
man.
is the time, right? It's
Yeah.
like, this is the time.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I just saw the next match.
Ooh.
Thailand in the
Oh,
house,
boy.
man. Talon Book going up against Pakistan's Genuine Gaming Atif Butt.
Atif Butt, man. It's been the story of the year, you know, the Pakistanis, you know, coming out here. And I was talking to Arslan because, you know, he was the one that was
the
making...
crowd right now.
They're loving it, of course.
There's
It's
no
local
book
hero,
walking
right?
on out there, yeah.
There he is on screen. Book. the local hero, man. He's in winners as well, so he's doing good for himself. But like I was saying, you know, Atif, but I asked Arslan, who would you pick as another player to get sponsored for this World Tour? He goes, look, I've played Chanel, I've played Nee, I've played all these guys around the world, and Atif Butt is a different level. That's what he said. And then, of course, he proved it when he went to that master event in Tokyo. It looked very simple for him, but...
I mean, he didn't even crack a spot.
No,
he looked bored.
He looked like, that's it?
Business
remember
as
that
usual,
moment.
right?
That's it? That was it?
Should I tell you something
Yeah, tell us.
that you might not know? So do you know how Giuna made the joke about Atif Butt saying to Nobi, you know, is that all you got? That's actually what he said.
What?
It was not a joke. He was real.
Yeah, because he was scared to fight Nobi because Nobi's done so well versus Pakistan before. But when he beat him, he was like, is that it?
Aha, interesting.
Yeah, man, Atif. He's a very quiet man, but that's only because his English isn't that good. He's actually really funny.
Does that mean he
On
talks
the
about it in
spot,
trash?
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, yeah. He's just not confident in English.
Well,
Got-
he's
he'll get there.
he's definitely letting his game do it all the talking, right?
For sure.
He has done very well for himself this year so far.
Yeah, and in this bracket today, he's actually had some pretty close calls getting up to this point.
Yeah.
But it's slowly starting to feel like he's coming into his own. He's getting that confidence once again.
Yeah.
And just like Tokyo Tekken Masters, I just have that feeling of like, if two people don't step up and eliminate him before he gets to winners finals, it feels like it's going to be a daunting task to run him in 2 sets.
For sure,
But that's the question right now, right? This is the LCQ. He's like the heavy favorite, I feel, that a lot of people are thinking might take this entire LCQ. You know, he almost had a chance to make it in here without the LCQ, right? He just didn't go to DreamHack Atlanta. So now it's this chance, but he's going up against Book here. It's Thailand. He's got the hometown crowd behind him, right?
Yeah,
We got to talk about this matchup though. So Book is not a stranger to Pakistani players. He's been, especially Akuma. He's been playing against a lot. He's been kind of in a character crisis, deciding which character he's going to use.
Didn't he
in
play
this
Akuma
matchup.
as well? He was playing
He uses
Akuma for a while.
He's been using Geese more often. I mean, for the longest time, we've seen him playing Jin only.
Yes.
Just Jin only.
The good thing about that, though, is that it's going to make it more prepared for this match.
Yeah, definitely has been doing his bits, you know.
Oh,
And on
we got
loose-
some updates.
Updates from the loser side of the bracket, guys. Go ahead and talk about it.
Ooh, the John, a heavy favorite in this LCQ. I mean, a lot of people had their eyes on him. Eliminated by Mogul. Korea stepping in, saying,
Mogul.
yeah, put an end to that. And then Heera on the other side. I guess that means that Atif and now Heera are the last remaining players.
No,
in this
Bilal.
top
Bilal
eight.
is in winners as well.
Yeah, he eliminated Fighting Spirit. Yeah, of course Bilal as well.
I know Qasim. I'm not sure what's happened to Qasim as well. Is he out? Because I know he was in the loser bracket.
He was in loser side.
Not sure
He was
yet,
in loser
but
side.
Heera did eliminate Fighting Spirit, so Fighting Spirit out of the tournament as well.
Damn. Okay. Shaping up to
Bodies
be pretty sick.
everywhere.
But here we go, Thailand versus Pakistan, Book versus Atif Butt.
This is a big match. This is a match. I feel like whoever wins this could end up winning the whole thing.
Oh yeah,
It
for
could
sure.
be.
Yeah.
And it's going to be the Jin Kazama for Book. I like it.
And we're taking it to Howard Estate.
Yeah, I mean, the
Damage level.
when we have seen this matchup before, it's been mostly in Akuma's favor because that forward four, you can jump over it, and that kind of move gets neutralized in this matchup in a way. So
I
you
don't
got to be
feel like-
careful. You really need to pick your shots.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't feel like Book is the forward Jin, though. You know, I
Yeah,
don't think that's something
true.
he really has a bunch of. And since season 3, he really doesn't. Like I said, it's not going to play back this match. He lands a counter and boom, wall broken.
There we go.
Go against the grain, right? All right. Starting it off here. Let's see. Oh, what a parry. He was ready for some of the mix-up
That's
at
what I'm
least.
looking for Book. How he deals with these demon flips, how he deals with this forward neutral, how he deals with some of these very, very threatening options that Akuma has. I'm looking for him to react and go for parries and jabs to try to float.
There we go. First
The
round.
crowd getting behind Book here.
And I got to talk about it. So at FV Cup, I believe was probably one of the first spots where we really saw the Pakistani Akuma come into the tournament scene and really start wrecking everybody. Then again, at Tokyo Tekken Masters,
Yes.
people have been studying this
Tons.
character and
Hell
this
yeah.
matchup, obviously. So they are probably can't
Look
be
at
any
the
more
blocks
prepared
right
than you are
now.
now. Oh my gosh.
Both down fours attempted by Team Butt have been blocked and lost the Book. Wall carry combo good. Savage sword.
He has a barometer to work with though.
Stay
Atif
down.
Could still be really dangerous. Nice
The
parry.
parry wall.
He's
1 to 4.
totally prepared.
Damn. Let's go. Book with the perfect.
7 golden.
He is totally prepared, and the crowd.
You can
is
hear him, man. They're
loud.
starting to feel this now.
They're not just cheering, they're screaming.
And the drop comes, that's so rare for Atif.
Well,
Yeah.
we got to talk about it. The meter build being much slower, that is a bigger mistake than
Exactly.
Yeah.
Great point.
ever. He's going to have to be careful. I mean, he cannot make those kind of mistakes, especially if he needs that damage output. He's going to have to work even harder now to get these rounds.
Yeah, but Book's got to stay sharp here.
Atif with a big life lead.
Well, he's using that forward 4 now. He's trying to maybe force him to jump.
Yeah.
He has to hit that
Oh
time.
my God,
Oh
back.
my gosh.
I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Atif trying to answer back with a perfect zone, doesn't get it.
Oh.
But still very far ahead in the round, gets the round. Round 3 to Atif, but
Good stuff. There's a bar meter to work with going into the next round. Can he utilize it?
Glad you mentioned that earlier too, right? The forward 4 right now is controlling so much neutral that, I mean, it's forcing Atif to have to go through the air and try to be able to try to sidestep and try to get another approach.
Yeah.
And look at that. Atif using the combo this time, able to cash in and get some decent damage here. And positioning, that's the important thing. He has it closer to the wall, but Book right now fighting back, going the other side.
Yeah, jab float on the demon flip. That definitely shows that he's done his homework here, man.
yo, this is good. Down 4 finally gets to connect this time. There's a forward 4, not a counter at this time though. Life part's close.
Oh, he's fishing for that down 2. He wants it.
Yeah, it's the right time to do
He's
it.
like
He
the
has
master.
meter.
He's got one bar left.
Oh my God, that could have been the down 2.
He has rage.
Both players here gets the forward 4 again.
Oh!
He's gonna convert.
Rage up, rage up.
Is that close enough?
That might be it. That might be it.
That might be enough damage.
Is it dead?
Oh, he's still alive. Run away.
God,
Run.
Oh my God!
Holy crap! The block!
got it.
He got it! Book gets game number 1.
I almost bit my fist.
That was intense.
You can really tell Book has done his homework. The defense, the Akuma defense, looking so good. He didn't run into a single down 2. He
It's
was
not just
fishing
the
for it.
defense, it's the confidence in the tool set that he's using.
Yeah.
He is actually putting in work here. He's forcing a reaction out of Atif that we haven't really seen him. He was able to control matchups in previous tournaments that we've seen, at least on stream. But right now, that was full control for Book. Full control.
Blocking the down 4s, floating the demon flip, you know, keeping him out with that with forward 4. Constant adaptations there. Book is playing really well. Can Atif bring it back though?
And
I'm
not
glad you said
overextending.
confidence. Confidence and patience too is the big thing.
Exactly.
Confidence and just having that split second where you don't hesitate, where you know exactly what you're doing in the matchup, that goes a long way. Right now, gets a big jump in, and this could change things. See, he was able to jump in over the forward 4. Starting to change it up now. Maybe Atif taking more liberties here offensively.
Yeah, definitely started off a lot more aggressively here, Atif.
Oh, and
Right side,
again.
another jab float.
Not gonna be a ton of damage, but it's still gonna help him catch up in this round.
Yeah, and it neutralizes the mix-up as well. So you don't get, you know, you get damage, you don't get any mix-ups. Very, very good option.
Take his time.
That's the thing. He's going to have to be so careful. The way he's using that forward 4. Oh, my God. Here we go. He's going to push him towards the wall.
Jump over. Nice.
Oh,
Deep
be
out,
careful.
jump back.
He's dead.
at ya.
He's hella
Wait,
dead.
wait, sidewalk,
Oh,
sidewalk,
my God.
sidewalk.
Jump.
The block for
Defense!
Not dead either. Not down for worse this time. He's a madman.
He
and
had
won.
it. He dropped the combo opportunity there. He had it. It's just unfortunate there.
He's got to stay focused. Another jab out the air.
The reactions are on point right now, man.
He's got to stay focused.
That's a trained reaction, man. Like, he's been so consistent with this entire set so far.
Yeah.
All right, working on building that first meter. Gonna have to be careful. He's been using a lot of that forward 4. Book hasn't really been using the parry again to deal with it. But you know he has it. You know he got those.
Well, I think he's using it a lot because he has been ducking those down 4s. He has been blocking low a lot. Is this dead?
Yeah, it
It might be.
Yep.
Yikes.
Nice. So we've got Atif with a good answer back 2 rounds straight. Can he finish it though?
That was the first down 2 that he was able to land in the set so far.
Yeah, he's already trying to rewrite that first win and be like, you know, I gave you that one. Let me get back into this mentality.
It's like he's adjusting to Book's time, right? He's took a little second to learn it.
Yeah.
Now he seems to have a better handle on it.
Because that's where it's really scary. Once Akuma's in full control, there's like almost no way out. He's working again. Almost has that meter. Let's see what he does. Uh-oh, here we go. Caught
Just
him.
a little bit late. You saw him try.
Yeah, using the demon palm actually beats the jab option to float, so it's a very good option.
Yeah, that's the problem too. It's like he has to do it early. He has to commit. He has to know that there's going to be a reaction.
Yeah.
If Book let him land, he might have been able to get a hit.
Yeah, but now Book can like sidestep and hop kick or something, right?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Actually, no, because it's got really good recovery, man. That demon palm.
Yeah.
But definitely has to do something.
He'll get a mix-up in his favor.
Yes.
That might be it. Here we go. This is going to hurt. He gets the wall too.
Ouch. Oh my damage.
Is that the?
Oh, it's
God,
very
5
close. There's no
seconds
time
left.
left, though.
Wait.
Oh, wait.
If that was a wall,
You had to do it.
Yeah.
You had to do it.
he was hoping for a jump away or something. Didn't find
Yeah.
it. Atif, but 3 rounds straight to tie it up 1 game apiece.
What a statement here. I mean, it's like that first match didn't even happen.
Yeah, but now Book has the opportunity to change the stage. I'm guessing we're going to go to an infinite stage here.
Or maybe Howard to stay again, who knows?
Man.
Whatever he wants, whatever he's most comfortable
Oh wait,
with, what it really
he doesn't
is.
have to select.
Could just be to buy more
Maybe
time.
just
Maybe,
letting
yeah.
the match breathe a little bit.
The Jin's been alright, man. It's not been a real issue.
Yeah, and he played very sharp the first game. Second game, I feel like Atif Punch, he just landed more hits. And when Kuma hits you and Atif Punch in control of it, it's going to hurt.
So where is he going to go? He has the opportunity to change stage. We're going Mishima Dojo, keeping it simple. Final
we
match
go.
here. Thailand versus Pakistan.
This is for winner side top 8. There is a lot on the line. Is it going to be Atif Butt from Pakistan, or is it going to be Thailand's very own Book? We're about to find out with this final match.
He has the crowd on his side. He ain't got the headphones on either. You can hear him.
Sometimes that power up is what you need. You got to hear the people, right?
Yeah.
Mishima Dojo, final game here to stay on the winner side of the bracket. And to letting the intros rock.
Let's go.
Hook fist.
It's the round opening. And Book. Both willing to play this mid-range poke game with him.
And Jin's poking very strong too. I mean, we haven't really even seen Book go for like a down back four, kind of a low poke at all. Maybe a couple down forwards, but that's it.
Well, they can get punished by down 2, right? Like, it can be interrupted and punished. That down 2 is so good.
Swept.
Oh. Rage available. Nice. Probably could have got more there.
No, he missed the combo on the form of the
Hell
LRK. Didn't Hell sweep after. Oh my God. Down 3-3 to close out the round. Book gets the first one. Little sloppy.
Yeah.
but he got the
he
job
got the
done.
round. Yeah, he got the bubble.
That's big though, because you know prior to that he lost 3 straight rounds.
Yes.
So finally fighting back here.
Some momentum here. Wow, not clean hit.
And he's options like fuzzy ducking, throwing a parry in there, everything.
Atif trying to find his way in. Defense holding up here from Book.
Nice
Volleyball.
team.
Lines up positioning here.
Oh man.
Back to center stage.
It's crazy the way he's using that forward 4. He's kind of just snapping his leg like a whip.
Oh,
Yo, the fakie.
Oh my God! Don't run into it.
he's trying to bait something out.
They both are.
Oh!
Let's go, the electric walker.
I think this is dead. I think this is dead.
Savage sword.
There we go.
Set point, boom.
Down 2 versus electric with hook fist. Which one is better?
This is for a spot in top 8 winners. 1 round away, Book.
And he still has meter though. That's a scary.
Oh,
Oh
the down
my
two.
God!
He dropped it. He's nervous.
Dropping the combos.
He's nervous.
The crowd. Oh, but he lands a big counter right here. Wall's right there.
Yes.
Gonna have another opportunity for damage here. Goes for the demon flip mix-up.
Smart defense there from Book on the ground.
It's all about how you tech roll there.
Oh.
Now you escape. Oh
What?
my gosh! He didn't get the follow-up.
He could have got guaranteed hit there, but didn't go for it. Here we go
go.
now.
He had the opportunity. He could have closed it out there, but he does have
Big
range.
win. Oh my God. It's not
That
over.
was so sick.
Yo, Atif Butt is still alive right now.
But that's okay for Book. He spent and bar a meter. Now he's
That's
going to
true.
be very far away from another one.
He
Book
feels-
has to close out this one so he doesn't get that meter back.
That's
Definitely.
still 2 big uncharacteristic drops for Book. He's had counter hit forward 4 opportunities both times.
Here
Jab
we go.
on the demon flip.
He didn't go for the jab this time. He went for down forward 1.
Crowd coming alive.
Nice. What's that name?
If he's going to finish it, he has to do it now. Book with the life lead.
The down four from downtown this time.
He's
That's
close
right.
to building that meter. He's gonna have to be very careful now. He's put himself
Oh,
in.
could have launched it.
He could have had the can-can kick
Doesn't
there.
duck. Nice defense from Atif Butt here.
Oh man, he hasn't got meter yet.
He's gonna hit it on next hit though.
Uh-oh, here we go. Party time.
Uh-oh.
Oh
But whose party is it?
Oh my God.
This is dangerous. This is really dangerous. Atif's got the 1 bar here. Book's back is to the wall.
Oh my
He's got
God.
the
And he has-
Oh! No! In the back, full on, 14 seconds.
What's the combo?
I don't know.
Is that gonna hit?
Whoa,
In the
okay.
back, it does.
Wow.
He's gonna get the life lead here. It's not gonna kill, I don't think.
No, he won't kill.
And he has the advantage. And look at the time.
10 seconds
left.
left.
Oh my God!
Final round. Book versus the deep cut. Yo, Tyler, you better make some noise right now.
Oh my God.
Kick work!
Oh yes. Take it to the wall.
Savage sword.
50% off.
Just like that.
Book's gonna go in.
No
Atif
punish.
Butt's gonna try to fight back here.
He's gonna be close to getting a meter too. This is where it's gonna start to get hairy. But right now, he doesn't have that much life left.
Just shaving off that help with those lows.
Down 4 has a meter now.
Oh, God, he
Oh,
dropped the
no!
combo! It's not over, it's not over, it's not over! Range mode now.
got him!
Book gets it done! Book extends Atif, but to the loser bracket here at the LCQ and makes it into the top 8 on the winner's side.
The local hero, here we go, Talon's book. Taking it to a final round.
Wow.
Tense stuff here, man. Wow.
And so many uncharacteristic combo drops from Atif, but in that set.
But that's what it is, man. When it's in that clutch situation, we haven't seen Atif go to that many international tournaments. Book has been all over the world.
Yeah, Atif has not had too many opportunities to be able to play on a stage like this, dude.
Yeah.
Especially in an arena like this. Tokyo Tekken Masters has nothing on this setup right now, right? That it's a completely different environment than what he's used to. And even on Book's end, right? A few uncharacteristic drops for him.
Yeah.
Even as difficult as the counter hit forward combo is in this season, I mean, he's been lights out for it for the most part. Some really big ones, big drops at the end of the last game, but that's got to do wonders for his confidence. Being able to win, sometimes a sloppy match like that, you pull out the win, that's got to do wonders for your confidence going into this top 8.
Yeah.
Oh man, look what's coming up next.
This is more winner side action to see who's going to get into our top 8 winner side. Right now we have from Japan, Liquid Gen.
That's right. Majin Obama needs a raise. Again, I need you to take this LCQ, baby.
And another one of the Pakistani players we have Fate Bilal.
Yeah, now Fate Bilal, you know, the great thing about him is that a lot of people don't recognize him as one of the best players in Pakistan. I think he is, but you know, the great thing about him is how good he is in tournament. He always performs. No matter what tournament it is, he will perform. He loves that stage. He loves to be on stream, all that kind of stuff. But, you know, recently in Jordan, he went 8-1 in the round robin, you know, only losing to Ulsan versus Ni, you know, Eyemusician, Arsalan. He beat all those guys. So this guy's really good when it comes to tournament play. That's his strength, I feel.
Okay.
Yeah.
The big question mark for him recently has been character selection, right? We've seen today in this LCQ, he's been actually focusing mostly on Akuma.
Well, he's been focusing on Akuma for the past few months, but, you know, Brian was his main character. He said he will bring it out if he has to. And what I'm thinking about that is that if Gen bodies his Akuma, then maybe he'll have to go to the Brian.
Yeah.
But if it's
Another
close,
update. Ashan Ali eliminates Qasim Meer from the tournament.
oh, a Pakistan versus Pakistan match there. So
Yeah.
Qasim Meer
And
out.
Also, AK eliminated Bikun.
So AK still alive and Hassan Ali also still alive in the losers bracket. We might be able to see them in a bit, but right now let's focus on this winners bracket match. Guys, any thoughts? Any thoughts?
Gen's on fire
let's
today.
ask Obama his thoughts. Who do you think?
Who do you got
think?
here, Obama?
Oh, you know who I got, man. You don't even have to ask.
Who you got? Who you got? Who you got?
I think Gen's gonna bury him, man. I think he's been grinding Akuma. He's been grinding against Geese. He's been practicing a lot of these matchups that in the past few months have been giving him a lot of issues.
Yeah.
He really took advantage of the past 3 to 4
I
weeks.
feel like Gen and a
question-
lot. I think like Gen and a lot of the Japanese players still have trauma from when Arslan went over there and banged everyone up. So I feel like him going up against a Pakistani player is gonna be it's gonna be free for Bilal in my opinion.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Before you get there, though, didn't Gen already send one Pakistan player to the loser bracket today?
It was because of the AC. It was too cold.
Oh, you know, it's pretty cold up here right now. Let me let you know.
He's got a jacket on. It's fine.
Okay. Wow, that's a new jacket tech, huh?
But either way, Bilal from Pakistan going up against one of the new generation wonder kids from Japan.
Man, we first saw Gen in Tekken Tag 2 at EVO, right? That run, we got second place at 14 years old.
It was ridiculous.
13 years old up against
13.
JDC.
Oh, my bad.
Okay. So 13-year-old kid.
Come on, man. I wouldn't be aggressive like that. Come on.
Man, so offended, bro.
Oh, boy. Well, here we go. They're ready for it.
Pakistan versus Japan.
Yeah, and I can tell you, man, especially with his attitude, because that JP community, especially with how nationalistic they are, right? Especially with this game.
Right.
They don't express it very often, but I'm telling you, they talk about that stuff.
Yeah.
That community invests a lot of hope in this kid. And when he feels like he lets them down by not qualifying, even though he started late, he definitely let that weigh on him, and he is definitely coming into this trying
And
to
that
win.
helps him to get better,
Yeah.
right? So, of course, yeah. Here we go.
Shaheen for Gen. Akuma for Bilal.
Activated. Sidestep left. No advance. Bilal right now. Getting those legs cracked. He's down 4-1 pressure, and then again, the pinpoint uppercut for Gen.
Yeah.
Trademark.
Nice, gets the punish, goes for the knockdown, the easy knockdown with the 1-2.
And it's pretty good on Gen's side that he got infinite stage because Shaheen gets huge damage in the open anyway, but neutralizes that big damage that Akuma will get with the wall.
Yeah, and the traps as well, you gotta remember.
Yes, good Okizemi.
Oh, here we go, gets the punish, jab. Into the follow-up here, he's
Great
not gonna get
punish.
the kill, but he's gonna get a good mix-up. There it is.
Nice.
That FADC extra dash out to nothing.
Yeah, just force the Oki, and right now Bilal with the first round here over Gen.
Yeah, the last Romanian Pakistani in the winners bracket.
Wow, great point.
Punish that. Yes, big chunks.
I think a lot of players knew that coming into here that they're gonna have to fight against an army of Pakistani players, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, I think if any of the players out there were smart, they would know to study and fight against Akuma, right?
Yeah.
So this is going to be kind of like the fruits of their labor here.
Yeah.
Did they study enough? Did they practice enough?
Crouch 1-2 with the meter behind it, though. That's a lot of damage, even on the open stage, man. Bilal right now in control.
Oh,
Down 3 sneak.
Oh,
has rage. He's looking for that rage drive. He's looking for it, man.
Oh, he had it there. He had the hit.
Still insistent on the slide.
Do it again.
No, mix up, mix up.
Just out of range. Oh, he tried to do something. He tried to react there.
Round 3.
Needed a sidestep.
Yeah, they traded blows. He would have been able to beat him if he sidestepped in time.
Punish that. No
Oh,
punish.
what? Interesting.
Could have got a launch there.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have a launch there. Could have.
Nice. He's going to get the knockdown there with the double scorpion.
That's such a cool name. Double scorpion.
Nice. Saw the hesitation there. He tried to anti-air jab, of course. Beat it. Got beat out there.
So Arslan was telling me just now, actually, that the way to beat it was to backdash, then jab. And that's exactly what Gen tried to do, but he backdashed and didn't jab.
I see.
Yeah.
He hit something, though, because that counter hit really hurt.
Yeah.
Full gauge on Bilal side, too.
Yeah.
Clean hit's going to do it.
Good break. Rage available now.
Oh,
Yeah, that's it.
Wait,
Oh,
got
he's still
it.
alive.
He's hella alive. The low kick again, though. 3 rounds straight from Bilal here.
Yeah.
Do you think there's any chance that Gen would pick another character?
I mean, what would he
character's
pick?
better against Akuma?
In my opinion, I hope not. I hope not.
They go stage select. all
When
right.
when he's gone to other characters in the past few months, it has not really worked out for him. Actually, you know, even in DreamHack when he lost to Nene, right? He queued up Law first. It didn't work out in his favor. I'd rather him just commit to Shaheen.
I agree.
It's the character he's most comfortable with right
Yeah.
now.
And that's what he's doing.
Yeah.
Sticking it to his guns.
So it's a very
You can hear the
comfortable first-
Japanese crowd cheering on Gen right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. We have so much regional representation here at this tournament, plus the fans from them too. It's awesome.
It's kind of been the story of this year as well, man. The diversity, how many people have been around the world. That's what Egyptian players and shit, man. This is crazy, man. Let's get a second match.
Right off the back, hammer hit.
Didn't get the extra damage afterwards, though.
And this is when Gen has to take advantage. When there's no meter, the risk is significantly lower on Akuma's side.
Yeah. Yeah, you want to start off with a strong lead here. That way Akuma has to work his way up and really have to use that meter.
Parry at the wall, double scorpion finisher.
Nice.
Good
confirm.
back two.
So that's the first round on the board here for Gen.
Fight.
Yeah, he needed that for sure.
Yeah, big momentum breaker.
Wow.
What a step and hop kick.
Yup, threading that needle
And
here.
you know where you're going.
Oh, but he's in a bad position now. He's going to have to be careful. This could hurt. Oh, my gosh.
Set him up.
And the adjustment here, what does he do? He keeps him there, goes for a mix-up 50-50.
Yeah.
Oh, man, he's just keeping there. He's going to have to be careful, though. Nice slide. I like it. Slide right by the wall, yeah.
Just take his damage there. Oh. Down three.
Again.
Bringing it back here, 2
That was
rounds.
clean, yeah.
Breaking his ankles here.
Beautiful spacing. Oh my God,
Yeah,
that
the
down forward 2 from downtown.
The sharpshooter uppercut. That's what he does, man. At the wall,
Hey,
double
hey.
scorpion finisher, minus 50%, just like that. Trying to get in that micro step right guard.
Nice duck.
Instant.
Oh my
Wow, did you see that?
No one's seen that before. Yo, what?
I've never seen that before.
Bilal probably hasn't seen
Yeah,
it
he
before.
definitely hasn't seen that before.
He's like, yo, he turned away from me. Where'd he go? Why's Thorn thing doing that? What?
What's all that red shit?
Is he going to switch? He is thinking right now. He is trying to figure out what he's going to be doing here.
Oh my goodness. Oh, he's going to simple
Is he going to
select?
do it? I don't think he should.
That's not allowed, actually. Right?
Yeah, it's not.
You have to go to switch the stage, too.
If you pick a different character, you have to
Right.
pick a different stage.
Yeah.
It's interesting to see just what's he thinking.
Going to
He's going to
Brian.
Brian. He is going to Brian.
It's just what you were saying
And he's
earlier,
switching his
bag,
buttons
right?
as well, yep.
Yeah.
Making sure his stick's working.
Let the Akuma get you one game and then just bet it all on Brian in a game 3.
The thing is, how much Brian has he been playing? That's the question, man.
I feel like he might be inspired. He was just over in Pakistan using Brian over there.
Yeah.
You never know.
And you know another level to that too, right? When Lohai went to Dubai or last month when we were there.
Yeah.
Something that Lohai talked about was he felt like there was not that much Shaheen representation in Pakistan. Actually.
Right, yeah, it's true. Yeah, not many people. I mean, Khan was using him for a while, but he went straight back to Geese, you know. So I think we're gonna have a change.
They have to go to random stage. Yeah, they definitely have to go to random stage.
Yeah, someone can tell him. Yeah.
Yep. We got it. We're on it.
But he is locked in with Brian here, so it's gonna be Brian versus Shaheen for the final match. Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think about that change?
Yeah. Well, the thing is, like, if you have a choice, right? You pick character or you pick stage.
Right.
So
you cannot do both.
you can't do both. That's too much advantage, right?
Oh, yeah,
it's like you pick the wall stage and then you also pick the character.
Tournament mode, of course, so we're gonna have to finish it off. But yeah, Brian, the pick, very interesting pick. I haven't seen this Brian for a while, man. He's been rocking Akuma, and he's been doing really well with Akuma as well. I would have liked to see him just stick with Akuma and try to make the adaptation, but
Yeah, I was going to ask you, how do you feel? You feel he should have stuck to Akuma
I
in this set?
think he should have, because that first match was an indication that he can't do it, right?
But the second match was like, Gen figured it out.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. And you know the interesting thing that I saw in Pakistan, which I haven't seen anywhere else when I was there for Takra Cup, is when people lose, even if it's a blow-up, they'll go straight rematch. They won't change stage, take time to think, straight rematch, and then they would often get a 3-round comeback themselves.
Okay.
So Pakistanis are generally quite fast-paced, but Bilal is more internationally traveled. I guess he's kind of got the customs of more international play styles.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But here we go. They're going to go now to state select.
Yeah, Brian versus Shaheen.
Yeah, they're going to have to pick random as well.
Yes.
And this is going to be the final match here, at least between these two. Let's see how this is going to play out.
There we go.
Character strength too. Both of these
Watch it goes
characters.
to the duo with the Cereal again anyways.
Yeah,
That'd be tight.
That
would be tight, yeah.
That does happen.
It's what are the odds of that happening? 50-50.
Yeah.
It either does or it doesn't.
But it's not. It's on G-Corp, I believe.
All right.
At least you didn't have to deal with Pakistanis doing in-game button checks like Tag 2.
Good old Heera.
Every single match, man.
Wasn't it only Heera by
No,
the
it
end
was,
of the
in Pakistan, it was everyone.
Oh, okay.
In Dubai, it was
Outside
Heera,
Dubai,
yeah.
it's Dubai,
Yeah.
This character matchup too, both of these characters have really in like range 1, range 2, really damaging counter hit options, right? Brian in particular, a lot of counter hit launch options.
Yeah.
Shaheen's gonna have, of course, the threat of Magic 4, the down 3 in the sneak stance to be able to continue pressure from there. I want to see how Gen is able to kind of navigate that minefield. Those long range threats that Brian has.
Threatening that slide.
Yeah. Bilal, though, one of those fully functioning Brian Fury players. He got everything. He could do it all. So let's see what he's utilizing. Went for the taunt back 4 there.
I love that I saw the forward 401 for the whiff punish. That's something like most Brian players don't use actually, but it's one of his best tools.
Yeah.
It takes the guarantee damage after.
Yeah, people might not know, but the tournament where Arslan beat Knee first at OUG, Bilal was in winners finals of that tournament with Chanel and Knee.
Okay.
With Brian. So he's actually definitely has a very strong Brian. Nice jab. Good challenge there from Gen.
Yeah, obviously you can see Gen very confident in this matchup as well.
Yeah, that's 4 rounds straight there for Gen now. Bilal needs to break the momentum if he can.
Yeah, I mean, in Japan, they've always had top Brian players too.
Right.
Nice, able to cash in.
Vulcan cannon that time.
Kefir comes off.
There's that 3+4.
Yeah, 3+4 would be a very useful move in this matchup, especially when you're trying to threaten that slide mix up, keep him out. There we go.
There we go.
That's just as you called it. Pulling him out of it. Vulcan cannon once again, cashing out a lot of damage this round off those 2 options. Oh, this place is silent.
Oh man.
Rage and slide.
So tense.
Let's see what he does with it. Has him
Japanese
back to
players.
the wall.
Oh man, this is exactly what I talked about
Oh
before,
my
man.
gosh, look at this pacing. He's just standing there.
1+2 throw broken. And Bilal, yeah, just not trying to advance, not trying to overcommit.
Nice.
Catch him with the Vulcan cannon.
So confident in just using that Vulcan cannon for the end. He just stood there waiting for an opportunity to throw it out.
Fishing for that counter here now. Ooh, almost got the whiff punish on the down 4-2. It's got very, very good recovery.
Just have to be able to stop that offensive pressure there.
Oh!
That was a good attempt. Good attempt,
Yeah.
though.
Scorpion's punish.
Nice.
Uppercut 2s.
Again, starting to open him up here. He has a good opportunity. Might be able to get the kill.
That might
wall
be
puts
dead.
you on.
Oh, he didn't get the follow-up. He probably wasn't prepared to hit it.
Good break. Oh.
Hatchet.
Oh! That's going to hurt.
Yo, how much is it going to do, though? Spent no rage.
Oh! Wow. The Oki, Bilal.
Set point for Bilal.
What a turnaround. I thought he was going to lose that round. That
I mean,
was such a huge comeback there off the top.
You've seen it more than anyone, Mark, that with Jimmy, man. That, when you get Brian at the wall, dangerous stuff, man.
Yep. It's the highway to the danger zone. You got to be careful.
Just mid-range down 4 once again right now.
Are we gonna get another final round? It's been every
There's
match.
something about this game, man. It's rigged. It's rigged, bro. It's rigged.
Nice. Northern Cross follow up here. Let's see what he does. Mix up City.
Oh, he tried it.
Well, he definitely fell for it there. Just didn't get to cash out the jet upper.
Yep. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Attacking the legs.
Hatchet.
Oh my God, he's
Oh
bringing
my-
his back too.
The legs.
Gets in trouble.
Oh,
He
does it! And Bilal takes it over again and moves into top 8 on the winner's side.
Close match, back and forth. Bilal with the correct choice there, going to Brian
Yeah. Very, very good stuff
It
there.
paid off. Man, what a
done.
set.
Very, very good set, man. Like I said, man, Bilal, you know, he has been rocking Brian, and you know, so many tournaments when I first saw him, he was getting, you know, top 3s consistently with Brian. So people might think that, oh, he's just good on winning because of Akuma. No, this guy can play. You've seen it right here with the Brian.
Definitely.
That means we're going to get Jeondding, Book, Bilal, and the winner of our next match, Kagemaru versus MVP DHG Pekos. Japan versus Japan.
Damn,
And
Japan's been doing bits here,
That's
man.
going to be winner's top 8 side.
Pekos actually made it pretty far last year at the LCQ. If you guys remember that, he was the one that played against Dimeback. And got
I mean, that was
triple
one of the
purple.
best. That was one of the best sets of that LCQ.
match.
So let's hope he has some type of redemption on the stage this time.
Oh
no, that was rough.
Oh man, that happens again. It's like, I don't even know.
Kagemaru's king of comeback. You never know.
Very, very true, man. That Master Cup 5-match comeback OCV, that
And
was...
this is just Fighting Tuesday casuals, man. Both these guys play each other all the time.
So what's the history with these two when they do play each other? Like, who usually comes out on top? Or is it quite
It's
even?
usually a mix because Pekos has actually been running so many different characters recently.
Really?
But yeah, Kagemaru pretty much loyal to Josie at this point in
Right.
7's lifespan.
Yeah, I would say at his strongest, you know, Pekos in Tekken 6, Tekken 6 BR, he was dominating Japan with his Bob.
Yes. Okay.
Veteran Bob player. Obviously, we all know he can use Bob, but
I mean,
right now he's using Geese, right?
ironically, we know Kagemaru from that Master Cup performance a couple years ago.
Yep.
Pekos was the original version of that, right? With Bob way back in the day.
Yep.
He pulled off the reverse OCV before anybody else did.
Yeah.
Man, crazy stuff. Yeah, both these guys have been playing so well today. We saw Pekos actually send Qudans to the loser bracket earlier.
Yeah.
Wow. Qudans, of course, out of the tournament as well, but lost to, I think, more gold afterwards.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So the big question mark that I'm going to have for this matchup is Pekos' character selection.
Russell, so I've only really been seeing him play Geese, but what else has he been playing?
I mean,
what has he been choosing
he's
in Japan?
shown Geese, Katarina, Bob, of course.
He just smiled at you, Rip. You gonna let him do that?
I'm blushing right now. Leave me alone.
It's a big question mark. He's really been going over character selection.
He used King too for a while.
Yeah, King as well.
Before Bob came out, before Geese came out.
Well,
yeah, he was a King
even this
player.
year in tournament, he's used King at least
Yeah,
once.
he's definitely used King.
I still think he's
Kagemaru also has a Jack.
Rip, look at that update.
Oh my gosh!
Loser side.
What?
Wow, that's crazy.
Damn.
Tell the people. Go
Let
ahead.
him know,
So,
Spags.
so Eyemusician has just eliminated Heera 2-1. Very, very interesting stuff there. So Korea doing bits here at the LCQ. Heera out of the tournament.
Where'd these Korean guys come from?
Who are these?
Who are these guys?
They're so good.
Korea, the new Pakistan.
On my side, hold on. Hold on, let me drink.
Oh man, crazy. But Eyemusician has been having a fantastic day. Obviously lost to Jeondding a little bit earlier, but now eliminating Heera in the loser side of things.
Yeah, he's still an ever-present threat in the loser side.
Yeah, it doesn't matter which side you're on, as long as you can get to the finals and win this tournament, right? That's all that
Yeah.
matters. First place here.
Yeah,
And of course-
there's only one spot.
Yeah, you're not getting like TWT points for top 8 or something. No, you got.
You know what? I'll give him some points. Let's give him some points.
Yeah, you get some points.
You get some
Jeondding's like, do I make top 19 now? No, you don't.
That means
You
that
need first.
Atif and Eyemusician are going to be in loser side. That happened in Dubai. Did it not?
Oh.
Did it? It happened in pools, if I'm not mistaken.
Damn. Okay, so the run back. I mean, you know, it could definitely happen. We saw last year, Gulanda, he won the LCQ from the losers side.
Yeah.
Double put him in losers. He came and brought it back, man. So, you know, those guys in losers right now definitely have a shout to win this. But right now, we're in the winners side. We've got Kagemaru from Japan going up against Pekos.
Wait, so of the regions we have left that are in this, it's Asia. It's mostly Korea, Japan, Pakistan, Philippines.
Yes.
That's it, right?
I
Well, you got
believe
Book,
so.
right?
Oh, and
On
Book and
Thailand,
Thailand. I'm
yes.
sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't say that. That was Rip that said that.
Don't put me.
Did anyone see what characters were chosen? We'll find out now.
We'll see, we'll see. All right, anyways, we're going to get started with this matchup. Again, this is for winner's side top 8.
Oh boy.
Battle is two Japanese players. Okay, so Pekos going with Geese, and we have Kagemaru with Josie.
Keeping it simple here.
The thing with Kagemaru is momentum. This dude, when at his peak performances, is riding waves of momentum. He's had an incredible performance already today. Going into this set, man, you got to show me something. Let's go.
Yeah.
Gotta focus.
Gotta focus.
Round 1. Fight.
And Pekos in that side step left all day.
Yeah, you see Pekos just trying to get into the range 0, range 1, be able to apply that jab and down forward 1 pressure.
Yeah. One thing I was saying about Geese now is I feel it's a lot more entertaining to watch because of his meter. You have to manage the meter now. You can't just throw it out willy-nilly whenever you like. And I think Pekos is a really good example of how to manage meter properly.
That's a great point.
Kagemaru with a good block, able to get this corner positioning here with a good life lead as well.
And Pekos is side left all the way around, turns it around, has Kagemaru's back now to the wall.
What a good side switch. Another one!
There.
Doesn't get the follow there. Went for the down 4. Oh my, I thought he was going to get the stun there.
Yeah.
Look at his corner position here with the time winding down.
Gets out of there though. But that counter hit, this should be the first round.
Yeah, he's done.
Nice.
And sidewall doesn't matter. Geese will figure it out.
Yeah.
We were just talking about this earlier. How many counter hit low get up kicks have we seen today?
That's what's been the story today.
Yeah.
Nice instant run in one there.
Oh, that's big. Gets the follow with the 4-3. Let's see what he does. He should be able to get the wall here. The delay goes for some extra damage.
Yep. Good sidestep there from Pekos.
Oh, and he's going to get the follow-up here. Extra damage. Let's see what he does.
Oh,
Oh, man, this is going to kill. Oh! It should have killed if he landed that. That was a big opportunity, but just unfortunate for him. Still able to close it out, tying it up on rounds.
But again, Pekos hasn't used a single bar of meter yet. He's building up. Like I said, he wants to build up that meter.
He's saving for the next match.
That's what's up.
Oh, there you go. He should get the break here.
Nice. Done.
Not done yet.
What a combo.
Mine is 75% just like that.
Yeah, good option there from Kagemaru, going for the spring kick, stopping the momentum, and also getting away from the wall, which is very important. Touch those toes.
Good mix of just jab pressure, taking those down forwards as well.
Yeah.
Kagemaru's jab's been on point.
It's so interesting how he's staying in such a close range versus Josie. He doesn't want to let Josie get a mid-range and start going for those crouch dash mix-ups. Just stay in his face, jab away, side step 3s, down forward 1.
Just smother.
Yeah.
Giving him no room to really try any mix-up other than a jab, maybe.
Yeah. What side step?
Oh, look at that. And he's just staying at the optimal range, but this time getting hit by the Magic 4.
Yep, counter hit.
Yeah, Kagemaru, he's been fishing for that match for quite a bit in the set. That's what's going to finally land, though. Half-life gone off from the combo here.
Oh, again, this time getting it one more time. He's going to get the quick 3-hit string, the follow-up. What's he going to do?
Wow. Nice.
Down 4-3. All right, look at that. Final round here.
That's how you punish a parry attempt, man.
Not been breaking these throws, man.
But look at the meter here that Pekos has.
Building up, man.
He's going to have to use it. It's use it or lose it.
Oh, boy.
Oh, man, he might not even have a chance. Oh, that would have been it. Had it not been for that trade.
Oh, here we go. It's meter time.
You know he
Oh, here we go.
This could be big damage.
Yeah, because he has the range art as well. Oh, he dropped the combo. Not like this.
And he spent the bar now, too.
He has to now.
He's left 2, but it doesn't matter.
4-4-3, closing it out. Look at that. Looking really good, man. Kagemaru.
Yeah, I mean, he had an opportunity there. He had 2 bars of meter, so he could have got a big, big combo there, but dropped it, man. Didn't get the dash. Kagemaru takes full advantage with the first match. Is he going to stick with Geese here? Is he going to stick with Geese here, Mod?
I think he will. I think he will. He's going to think about it. He'll be like, you know what? I could have done it. I just didn't use my meter.
That's true. That's
Yeah,
true.
it was denied even the opportunity to be able to queue it up, right? I thought towards the end he was going to be just mashing on back 3, looking for it.
Manual max mode.
But he got the standing too. He just dropped the combo, right?
Yeah. So he's going to stick to it.
Yeah,
See what they do.
at this point.
Yeah. Now we're going to see Pekos get 3 perfects in a row. Let's switch it around, man.
Oh,
He got
boy.
God Mash last year.
Seems
I wouldn't wish that on anybody. That's like a curse on your family,
Not even
a curse
your
on your
worst
house. Anyways, we're going to go into the matchup. Let's see how this one's going to play out. Kagemaru versus Pekos. Kagemaru up 1-0 right now.
On a Jor 2 as well.
Yeah, open stage.
Yeah, this doesn't hurt him as much now in this season, right? Because of Nichirin's on and the properties that it has in his combos. Infinite stage really doesn't matter. This dude bleeds.
He gets damage no matter what. Yeah. If he has meter, he's going to get that damage. If he has rage, he's going to get some real damage.
For sure. I really like what they've done to Geese in Season 3, for sure. Good.
1-2 touches right off the bat.
Yeah, finally, crouch dash makes up options coming out of Kagemaru.
Well, he knows that Pekos doesn't have meter. That's minus 14. Couldn't get a full launch with meter, but he knows, might as well just go for it, man.
Good float here and good conversion.
Nice. Here's the run up. What you going to do? Okay.
And now Kagemaru just getting out-poked.
The thing is, when they did play at the close range, Pekos has come out on top for most of the matchup.
Yeah.
So Kagemaru's gonna have to kind of figure out a way to get out of that range, or at least Pekos' optimal range.
Wow, the range in that down 3, man. So Pekos on the board here, second game. Has a bar of meter to work with as well if he can get the whiff punish.
It's just the strength of his fundamentals, being able to use the jab, the down forward one, just to really create a story for himself. Because I mean, he's not going for big lows or anything.
Yeah.
He's just controlling the space with the jab and side steps.
Yeah. And Geese can do that, right? Geese can play like Geese could have always played just conventional Tekken. Has a very good down forward one, good pokes in general. The meter's just a little cherry on top.
He's close to building 2 as well. You're gonna have to be very careful because if he does get a 2-round lead and that meter, it's gonna be very, very tough for Kagemaru. He's gonna have to get a triple perfect. Oh, what a nice Superman punch. The follow-up here gets the 3-piece afterwards.
Gorgeous. Kagemaru on the board here, game 2.
Perfect spacing and anticipation. Just pull the trigger on it.
Finally connects one.
Gets the slice.
Yeah, that's what you're talking about, Margin. You can get like a full combo now in the
Still
open.
minus 50%. Doesn't matter.
Man, playing as Pekos is so draining, right?
You're just watching it.
It's it's a wall, right?
I mean, yeah, if you're trying to like watch him and pay attention to everything he's doing, it's like, oh my gosh.
Round 4.
Here we go.
1 round away from evening up to set 1 match apiece. Can you do it here?
Trying to mount a response here.
Nice, gets a big counter here. This is going to be huge. 3-3, forward 1+2 into the follow-up. And gets the slide.
Long parry.
Oh, man.
Flashbacks. Here we go. Final round. Game 2.
But the big thing is bottom left corner of your screen. Look at that. 2 bars.
He had meter last time, too. He has to use it. That's the thing.
That's it, man. I don't think Kagemaru's going to let him. He doesn't want him to.
He's staying in his face here, but he's going to have to be careful because, Pekos is getting a lot of mileage out of that sidestep. He's going to sidestep and back 3-0. Gonna have to be very careful. Oh, big launch.
Ooh, boy.
Maximum punish.
He just wants to get in range. That's all he wants. One more hit. Oh, there it is.
Rage.
Oh, my God.
The sidestep.
He's gonna go for the combo.
You called it.
Oh, he jumped again. What happened there?
He's got one more bar. Max foot activated. And
Then
he
hit
gets
this
the round anyway. Pekos tying it up.
That is the second time in the set we've seen him choke after getting the screw.
You know what it is? He saves up all this meter, right? He keeps on saving it up. He never practices his combos anymore.
I'm good at saving meter, though. I'm good at saving
optimal.
meter.
Pekos staying alive there, clutching it out, staying.
Well, even up until now, right? That's something about Pekos' Geese that's kind of, I think, kind of puts him under the radar, right? We get so distracted with watching like players like Chikarin, right? Who are so optimized for every hit.
Yeah.
I mean, Pekos has not been that clutch in terms of combos and execution, but in terms of scrambles and neutral, he's really he's had good success this year, but he is not really. That's not why we watch him, right?
Yeah, I mean, I played him. I think last year at Summer Jam or something. And, he landed all his combos on me there. He wasn't concerned at all. So it might be some nerves. A real competitor that he's got to play against.
Yeah. But he also plays multiple games. It's not just Tekken. He plays a lot of games. So,
yeah, he plays everything under the sun.
Experienced, yeah.
Focus.
So sticking in here, Infinite Enduro for game number 3.
This is it, man. This is going to decide who's going to be that last person going to the winner's side of top 8. Is it going to be Pekos or Kagemaru? The hop kick comes out here from Kagemaru.
Her hop kick is so ugly.
It's super ugly.
She stays in the air for like 400 frames.
It fits her place. She's trying to fly, Mark.
Yeah.
She's getting ready to fly.
Get ready to fly.
Dude, make some just jab strings and then slide in low there.
Kagemaru now turning up the aggression here. Whoa! He wants to fly too.
He's getting ready.
He got the powers of the Phoenix.
Ooh, presses buttons, gets counter hit by the switch 3.
Gets a knee, mix up
Look
here.
at the aggression from
Oh
Kagemaru,
my God,
man.
he's going in. He wants a triple perfect, I'm telling you.
Pekos like, I've learned how to stop getting converted. Throw some jabs and I'm moving around.
What did we say earlier? Momentum player, right? When he starts to smell that blood, he starts to go, okay, now your defense is crumbling a little bit. You're starting to get a little bit nervous.
Yeah.
Swarm.
And we saw that last match as well. He was super aggressive when he didn't have any meter. Here we go again. He still hasn't built up a bar of meter.
And he's down 2 rounds. That's crazy.
That's bad. It's not a good position for Pekos.
Dude, he's playing out of his mind right now. That was a good hit there from Pekos, of course. But Kagemaru, up until that point, looked almost unstoppable.
But right now, Pekos has a bar here.
That was a nice
Everything
wall
is
bounce.
landing.
Oh,
Opportunity here for
this is big.
Kagemaru.
He's going to go for a mix-up. Let's see what he does.
That shot.
Ugh.
Oh, he can get
Oh,
the yes.
got the pickup.
How dare you try to spring on me?
Uh-oh.
Slide it low.
Oh, goodness. Oh,
Jab
goodness.
pressure. Nice.
Oh,
alive.
that would have been a crazy comeback.
Pekos, man, they're starting to swing now. Pekos on the board. He's got a bar. Working on 2.
And his baddest things with that last round again.
Hey, they might do that one thing again. That final round.
It's gonna
thing.
happen.
I hate it.
Give it a
I hate
second.
it. Heart
Give it a
attacks
sec.
all over the place.
2 bars for Pekos. Will he lose again with all this meter?
It's in the stars, right?
Oh, man.
It's in the
Kagemaru,
cards. What's he got?
he just needs that one opportunity. That one with punish or launch.
Oh, that's a nice. He had the standing too, but unable to convert to combo damage. Boom.
I wanted it on the hit.
I wish they were more mindful of the commentators and do it in tune with the beat.
Last pick.
Oh,
And the roller coaster
Kagemaru. Top
And the
8
pop
winner's
off.
side.
Very,
He's
very
still
good.
in it. And he's definitely one of the players that we were looking at the players and we were making our decision who we thought had a good shot here. A lot of us overlooked Kagemaru, but here he is, winner's side of top 8.
Yes, and we've got another update. So Atif Butt has eliminated Mulgold from the tournament. So
Mulgold
Atif-
did a lot of work too.
He did, yeah. He was one of my picks actually to get quite far in this tournament. He's been playing really well in Korea. So yeah, but unfortunately dropping to
I mean,
Atif.
it was the combination of Kagemaru and Mogul that removed one of the favorites to win this event, right?
Yeah.
But John no longer in this bracket as a result of them. The T-Buck going to be the one moving on in loser's side. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
We getting there, man.
So how many Pakistan players do we have left in the tournament?
I think we've got S and Ali, we've got Bilal, and
Atif.
we've got Atif. So yeah, that's
3
maybe
left.
3. There might be, I don't know. Yeah, I think 3.
I think that's about right.
Yeah.
And it's just Bilal on the winner side of things.
Yes.
Yeah. Crazy.
But like we said, man, last year it was from someone from the loser side that actually won the whole tournament.
Great
so
point.
yeah, man.
in the most dramatic fashions possible, too, man.
yeah, it was sick. It was sick.
All right, guys, we will be back with some more Tekken 7 action live from the TW LCQ